happy Wednesday, Ron.
And to you too, Jeff.
Thank you.
I just put something in the chat.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, a little quote from Pink Floyd.
Oh, nice. I'm going to look at it here. I got us on full screen here, so I'm going to be looking at us.
Oh, good. All right.
I like doing it this style because it's much easier for me.
Good. Good, yeah.
Oh, wow. I have to watch an ad before I start my... Before I watch my they run an ad before.
Hello, Mel. Manuel's Aquarium. Hello, hello. Muppet 929. Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, how you doing? Welcome in, Muppet. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Mel, and I am an addict. Yes, and I'm Jeff, and I'm
really?
definitely...
You know, we saved you a seat, Mel.
I'm an aquarium junkie and a fish addict, and I've been known to be a bit of a snail connoisseur.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'm nodding. It's probably going to take a minute. I can hear you go.
Mark Sterl said, hello, mate.
Hi, Christine.
Good to see you, Christine. Hello.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Don. Tracy, hello.
No
Why
way.
are we always yelling?
Yeah, Mupper's here, and so is Sam. Hey, Sam.
Humber Coy. Hey.
Yep, that's Aaron.
Hi, Aaron. I'm Ron.
Yep.
Says so, actually, right there.
Ah.
Twisted Koi.
Look at here. We have Vince from Twisted Koi. Hey, Vince.
Hi, Vince.
Hey. Good to see you. My favorite cupcake. Nice. Fish crate lurking around
the corner with a trench coat full of snails and fit. No.
Oh, yeah, that's me. And with a little, what was it called, a fedora?
Yeah, little fedora.
Fedora and the magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Just to make the product is decent.
Humber Koi. Wait. Who's
would it be? Oh, you're pushing snow. Snow? My goodness, I'm in Michigan and I don't have any snow right now. Well, I'm going to knock on wood.
Yeah, I remember she said that yesterday. They were expecting big blizzard today.
That's crazy.
I know. It must have swooped down out of Canada and kind of missed you. Maybe it'll head right back up to you. So don't speak too soon. So I missed Humber Koi's name.
Humber Koi, that is Aaron.
Hi, Aaron. I will get it. I know. I've seen your name through in the chat before, and thank you for being here.
I'll tell you something though. I've known his name. I can pronounce it, but every time I don't know. Every time I spell it, I always do like something. I don't know. I try. Every time I write his name, I was like Aaron or Arron.
No, well, it's either Aron or Aaron. Aaron.
Yeah.
I've got a buddy named Aaron. That's what everybody calls him because he is an Aaron also.
Yes. Arron. I will not. Yeah, that's right. Arron. Yeah. Thank you very much, Aaron. I appreciate that. And I'm very, I'm embarrassed because how many times does it take me to get smacked head before I remember something? It's just terrible.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
That's my Pete Puma imitation from the old Warner Brothers cartoons. Hey, Ron. That's right. Why are we always yelling?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, how is everybody doing out there? So
anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you, Aaron.
What's that?
I said, anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you, Aaron.
Oh, yes, it is. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. He's a good. And he is in the UK.
Very cool.
Vince is in the UK. Twisted Koi.
That is a place I would love to go
Same.
spend a month or so.
Oh, I'd love to go there for about a month. I'd love to go there and also Australia.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even mind going to Africa for a couple of weeks just to go out like on a safari or something, just see the wildlife and whatnot.
Right.
The first step is admitting you have a problem. Yes, you're not really here until you introduce yourself and admit you are addicted to fish.
That's right. Grab a chair.
Well, I can tell you right now, I know Vince is definitely addicted to his koi.
Right.
As much dedication as he has. Had a busy day down at the farm.
Koi, Vince.
What's that?
That's Twisted Koi, is Vince.
Yes, Vince.
I have my little cheat sheet going, y'all, so I can
write everybody's name down and keep.
Yeah. Their YouTube handle and a name when available. It's an Excel spreadsheet, so like that.
Well, when it comes to, I tell you, Vince is a very serious koi keeper. He won a very prestigious award in the UK last year.
Very cool. Congratulations.
For the type of koi it was, but I know it was beautiful.
Yeah.
He won. It was started with a D, I think. He can let us know in the chat what kind of koi that was that he won.
Yeah. And I would say if it wasn't after dark, probably already is. You could show us.
Oh, it's uneventful in Cincinnati, Ohio, as per usual.
Yeah, flat and uneventful is a good thing. It is flat and uneventful here too.
Did you guys get the alert earlier?
Us here?
I was here in Michigan. I'm sitting there in the living room, and all of a sudden my phone just alert, bing! I was like, oh, shit, what were you trying to finally fire on us or something? Right? I tell you what, it freaked me out. I looked at it, and it was down at the very bottom. It says, "This is just a test." All the way at the bottom, I had this big old paragraph to read.
Right.
It was crazy.
I've got those shut off, so I don't want to know.
These ones you can't do. It's a federal. These ones you can't shut those ones off on here.
Oh, maybe. I've got some
federal. I mean, this right here is if the federal government. I mean, they can make very stuff over the country ring at the same time.
Yeah, I've got the Amber Alert shut off.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like statewide, really. I'm in a 2-mile radius, and it's up in where are you, June? Up in somewhere Great Central Valley or north of there, and it's like, what can I do about it?
Mm-hmm. And then we have Austin's in the chat. Hello, Austin. It's
howdy, Austin.
And Mark Sterlson, I tell you what, it's so good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to reach out on Messenger to see how you're doing. Check on you. Very cool. I'd love to have koi when I get the space. Oh, wow.
So, Mel, are you in that Cincinnati area?
Cincinnati, that's not, I don't think that's too far from Michigan, really.
No, not. Yeah. And if I remember correctly, isn't that just right over the bridge from Lexington, Kentucky? I
thought she was in Kentucky, actually, I thought.
Oh, all right.
Remember, for 7 months, Mark, you are
cool.
Awesome. I tell you what, I named that after you. Everybody who's in there, I named after Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cool. Thank you so much.
Let's see, how flat and uneventful is it here right now? It is 74 degrees flat and uneventful. And a whopping 14% humidity. It's really dry here.
Jack's in the chat. Hey, Jack.
Oh, hello, Jack. How's it going, bud?
Good to see you. You are full of it, Jeff.
Yeah, so you're the other side of the river. Yeah.
Yeah. And there is St. Dusty Aquariums. That is. Hey, Dusty, how you doing? It's Dusty.
Oh, cool.
Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah.
How's Jack doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. I mean, I haven't been to your channel either, to be honest, but you get so dang busy anymore,
I spent the morning doing water changes.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got half the garage done. I got way behind with that, that water change system I was building when it blew up on me. Mm-hmm. Hey, Jim.
Jim's fish.
Yeah, so I finally got around. I did half of them today. I did all the ones on the counter and the 75-gallon. I still got to do the rack. And then right before I was getting ready to meet you here, Kathy's out the door with our cat. She's passing blood in her stools, so she's on her way to kitty urgent care. So
hope she's gonna be all right.
Yeah, me too.
I tell you what, I've been through hell this last year with my boys. I mean, they died of old age, but I tell you something. You think it would get easier with time, but I tell you something. No. It's like it never goes away. Never goes away.
No.
I'm good. Had my exams out last. How'd you do on your exams? So haven't been that active. I'm sure you probably did well on your grades, didn't you?
Yeah, probably. That'd be my
thank
guess.
you, Sarah. She's saying strength and confidence, your kitty.
I don't know what the equivalents are between here and Europe, but here there's first 1 through 12 grades, and usually it depends where you are, 9, 10, 11, and 12, or 10, 11, 12 are high school. So where are you? What's your equivalent there, Jack? Are you?
Ours is middle school was 7th, 8th, and 9th, and high school was 8th, 11th, and 12th.
Yeah, they didn't have middle school where I went. It was junior high. It was 7th and 8th.
Well, junior high, middle school, same thing.
No, well, 7th and 8th. And then high school was 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, okay. Mine was 7th,
4
8th,
years
and
of high school, 2 years of junior high.
Ah, I see. They went fine? Good. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would have. I know you're sharp as a tack there.
I have no clue. You're in your final year. So that would be, I guess, the equivalent of being a senior year here. So very cool. And then what? Off to college? University? Here we've got something, at least in California, they got something called A-levels. Good. They've got something called community college here. And they're typically, it's supposed to be like a 2-year. And then they also have university, 4-year schools. So I taught at the community college level.
I had such bad social anxiety when I was younger that I would skip as much as I possibly could and still pass.
Yeah.
That was just,
I skipped for other reasons.
The reason being, though, I think part of, not the fact that I had a bit of shyness when I was younger, but then the year that I was getting ready to start, a guy got blown in half with a shotgun right on the steps of the school.
Oh, geez.
And I tell you what, I can't. after that, I told my mom, I said, I'm not going. I quit. Yeah. And this was the 10th grade. This is the sophomore year.
Yeah.
And it took them they sent counselors to the house for about 6 months. You're safe now. You gotta, So I finally went back and finished up.
I am putting a link in the chat. It is for St. Dust's Aquarium. Dusty's Aquarium.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
And then also,
the moderators.
Karina is here.
There you go, Dusty. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Benjamin Peters.
Yeah, and Wally's Freshwater Aquatics. Hey, Warren. And then Benjamin Peters, and Barina, all the way from, if I remember correctly, is it Kenya?
Yes, Africa. Yes. Hi, Barina. Hello. Good to
welcome
see you.
in. Yeah, Dusty. I hope it helps. I've got it open right now, and what I'm going to do, and this is what I usually do, just to make sure it doesn't get bounced.
You're lucky.
I will play a short. Wait. Yep, I'm not. So I'm just going to play a short. And I am going to comment on it. Oh, I've already played this one. Oh my God. And I haven't subscribed though. I thought I subscribed. I could have gotten bounced. So and I've got a comment in there. What's the deal? Oh. And it's the one with all the different medications and fertilizers and stuff on an old hutch.
Yeah, Kenya.
Cool. Yeah. So hopefully my subscription sticks this time. Yes, from Africa, Kenya. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it's good to see you back. I know you make it here once in a while. I don't know what the time difference is.
I'm subscribed.
Yeah, I am too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we have Lucky's in the chat. Hello, Lucky.
Oh, what did I do? There we go.
Thank you, Sarah. That's nice.
Go to channel. Yep, I'm subscribed. Who else are we missing here? It's always fun to get more subs to people.
It is. It is. I mean, you're all saying it's nice to be nice, and it is nice to be nice. So
absolutely, and it's fun.
I think it makes the world a better place when you do something nice for somebody.
Absolutely.
Just for the sake of doing it.
Yeah.
But let me see here now. I know you're going to bring up a short, you said?
I didn't say that.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to bring up a short. Okay.
No. Did I? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah. With, whose was it? With Dusty's. Bring up a short, hit like, comment on it, and subscribe.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So that's what, I'm sorry. Yeah, my mistake.
Caleb. No problem. Well, I do have a topic today, everybody. And it's might be mundane and boring, but I think it's halfway decent. And I think Ron will like this.
Absolutely.
So we have the natural solutions in your aquariums, for like algae or pests or, maintenance, anything really. There's always some type of, usually a natural solution to it. And then there's also the products and tools and whatnot. So
right. Wait a minute, Dusty, a subdivision to Barina? So you're on that big continent? Don't they call it the dark continent because it's so big and mysterious?
We have
Are you in Africa?
And we have Magnus is in the chat. Hello.
Oh, hey, Magnus.
Oh, mate, how you doing? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step over you there. What was you saying?
No, that's all right. Yeah, it's way more important than what I was going on about.
All right. So here we go. We got. I know you had a video a while back with your pest snails.
Yes.
And you used a product for that, and it was
Yeah. I did several videos on controlling the bladder snails, and it ended up doing a number on the ram's horn snails too. But it took a while for that to actually take effect on them. But I was using something called no planaria. And I know there's kind of equivalents in Australia. I don't know about the UK. What's his name? Glenn, right? GB Aquatics.
Yeah.
Suggested something in the UK. I couldn't get it here. So somebody else suggested no planaria. And I know we went back and forth in the chat for weeks. Yeah, it doesn't work. Blah, blah, blah. And it worked like a charm to get rid of bladder snail. 3 applications, follow the label. And the label's really hard to find the directions on because they're about this big on the front, over in the corner. It's like, you got to be kidding me. So I finally figured it out what the directions are, followed them to the letter, and within a week, all the bladder snails were gone in the tanks that I treated. And then I treated this big tank. Hey, Swiffle.
Swiffle, hey there.
In fact, I just saw a notification, something he put up in the YouTube in the tube, and I was going to go check it out after this. But I treated that. It was a 40 breeder with both bladder snails and ram's horns. All the bladder snails died right away. Within the first week, they were all gone, and the ram's horns are still all over the place. So I thought, all right, well, I'll treat again. And it was probably about 2 weeks later, and I didn't notice it for maybe a month and a half, 2 months. And then I looked down, and the bottom of the tank's covered with empty ram's horn shells.
Oh.
So it took a little longer. I don't know if it needed that second dose or not, though. I can't tell you that, honestly.
Well, it worked. But you had shrimp in the tank too? You had shrimp in there also. But shrimp aren't.
I've got shrimp in there. They're fine.
Because they're not affected by the, and in fact, that's what it's for, is to get the planaria out from the shrimp.
That's correct. Yeah, it is shrimp safe and fish safe.
Okay.
And plant safe.
Yep. So on the other side of the coin, there's a product that you use, and there's also other techniques like, for me personally, I'm not trying to judge you on anything.
No, it's fine. Let's call it natural controls, right?
I like to do natural control. In other words, what I would do for like the ram's horn or the bladder snails,
right?
I would either put like a piece of zucchini in there and let it go for, and just, it would take a while, but what I would do with them is, you could probably even, these sell ram's horn snails. You can put them up for sale. You can put them in a snail-only tank where you don't have to worry about anything else
I do sell them on eBay.
Yep.
But I don't sell that many, so they can, get out of control before I sell them.
They even sell bladder snails on eBay.
Oh, I know.
And they sell
duckweed on eBay.
296 lots were sold from this one guy selling bladder snails.
Yeah,
and duckweed, it's incredible how much duckweed gets sold out there.
Yeah. I found 2 bladder snails in my Mickey Mouse Platy 20 long this morning. And I think they came in. I was using that tank for plant quarantine. So I think they may have come in on the plants. So I pulled out the 2. The reason I used the no planaria is because I was a little obsessive about it. And I admit that. Being a horticulturist and a gardener, okay, that's what my background is. That's what my degree's in. And when we lived in Orange County, there was a time I was overrun with the big European brown garden snails. Mm-hmm. And so I don't like snails. I just, I've got this thing about them. And I realized it's just me and it's up here. I get that. Any good addict, everybody knows that it's all in those 6 inches between the ears. And that's where it is.
Excuse me for a moment. We have a couple of joiners. We got Chris from Stubbs Aquatics, and we have Chris. Bill. Hey, how you doing, mates? Good
Hello,
to see
Bill.
You. Yeah. So Mark was asking about a pea puffer. Would a puffer? Yeah, like a pea puffer would be, but you have shrimp, so that would be
shrimp.
But if you don't have shrimp, it would be a great way to.
That's correct. Yes.
To do that.
And
that's what I would do. I mean, some of the loaches.
Some of the loaches are also good, but they'll go after the shrimp as well.
Yeah, I got a yo-yo loach back in this tank here, and there's still a lot. There's a lot of ram's horn snails in there, and I'm kind of glad because I like them. I'm glad he's just eating like the food that I put in there.
Right.
He or she. I don't know if it's a male or female, but I call it he because
right.
I do that, but,
there are certainly natural controls, and the fork with a chunk of zucchini. I was doing that also in the tank behind me here. And I wasn't using the fork. I was just floating pieces of zucchini. And I thought that was just as easy because it'll float and I can just reach in. It's right there on the surface. I grab it and I go wash all the bladder snails down the sink in the bathroom right behind me. And then I drop the zucchini back in until there's nothing left. Yeah, there are some really pretty ram's horns. They run in different colors. Mine are all brown. They have kind of a pink foot. Did I say hi, Chris? Hi, Chris.
Yep. And Wally's Freshwater Aquatics. He's
he's got
a clown loach with no snails in that tank either.
Yeah. So yes, there are alternatives to using a chemical. Yes, but the chemical, the no planaria. I'm going to say it's organic, if that matters, because it's something called beetle nut. Hey, Branton. Are you kidding me?
I'm fine with snails in my tanks.
Wow, Branton said he got his package already. I sent it Monday. What's today? Wednesday?
Wow.
You still got the label on it? Does it say G, a little G in the top left corner? I don't think I sent a priority. Maybe I did. Good for you. I'm glad you got it. Yeah, let me know, Branton. Does it look right? Everything look right order-wise?
I was talking with Chris from Stubbs Aquatics. I wish it was easier. I wish they'd lighten up on mailing, shipping stuff to Canada. I mean, their customs are just so tight.
Well, it's back and forth now, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. With the U.S. Canadian tariff thing back and forth.
Well, I had a meltdown with Chris last week or the week before. I tell you, because they put tariffs on Michigan. 25% on our electricity. That would have raised my price down here $150 a month, and that's untenable for me because.
Why is your electricity? Does it come across the border?
Yeah. So they're gonna put like the sanctions on Michigan, Minnesota, and New York, and that would have cost. It would have been horrible. And I was talking with Chris. I was chatting with him on Messenger. I'm sorry about that. Also, Chris, I didn't mean to be. He was very kind about it, though. I tell you, I was just fit to be tied that day.
Yeah. Thanks, Brent. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad it works.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, wow. That's that's one of the things we talk about as being self-sustaining. Energy-wise. Yeah. I'm amazed that. I wonder if that's going to change at some point, where it'll come up from somewhere else, where there will be power plants where your electricity comes from this side of the Canadian border.
Yes, It should be. I mean,
And no disrespect to our friends in the Great White North. I got some buddies in Lethbridge, Alberta. And you know, I've driven across Canada 3 times. My wife Kathy and I did our honeymoon from up to Port Angeles, Washington. We took the ferry across to Victoria, Vancouver Island, and drove all the way to the north end of Vancouver Island. Took a ferry all the way up through the Inside Passage, and then across north central British Columbia, down through the Canadian Rockies. I mean, you know, it's gorgeous. People are spectacular. I love driving across Canada. I love road tripping Canada. Yeah, Medicine Hat is nice. Yes,
I've been to Ontario 4 times, and I've been to Toronto once.
Yeah,
and it was nice.
It took me about 5 days to drive across Ontario on the Trans-Canada Highway.
Wow.
It's big. It's just really big. And I wasn't going out of my way to really make time. And I've got a 2005 F-250 Ford pickup truck, right? And I bought it in 2005. And 2 days later, went on a road trip all the way across country with a buddy. Went up into Canada. We crossed at, is it Thousand Island Bridge, something like that, across to St. Lawrence, and spent the first night there in, I want to say, Jamestown, Ontario. And then
Toronto is in Ontario. Okay.
Yeah. And then I had my first oil change in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario.
Ah.
And
to show you what I know about Canada, I didn't even know that Toronto was in. I thought it was a different province or something.
Yeah, the second time I went in by myself in 2008, and I went in at Lake Champlain, New York, and it. I ended up in Toronto that first night. So a little intimidating crossing into Quebec, because everybody was speaking French, and you know, I got a last name that's French, but I couldn't speak French, save my ass. So
everybody was speaking French in Toronto too. A lot of people.
Yeah, because it's in where is it?
It's in Ontario. It's
over, yeah, because it's really close to the border. Isn't it really close to the Quebec border?
I think so. Toronto is our biggest city. Wow, the 15 million people.
Yeah.
Oh.
We had a ball that time, but hey, Xanadu.
Xanadu, yes, and we have Ashley Tanks here. Hello.
When that buddy of mine and I did the road trip, we went up I can't remember it now. This little town north, we just sort of went off the side, and up in Ontario.
Oh,
anyway,
thank you, Ashley.
So, yeah, let's get back to your topics there, Jeff.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I was just saying here that
I'm the one that diverged.
Yeah, thanks for subscribing, Ashley. I appreciate that. And I'm going to go back here. Let me check your channel out. I always do this in kind because I may be subscribed to you already. Let me check.
Here, let me put Ashley's link up if there is one.
Yeah, I can put it right here. I got it right here.
Okay.
She's got 10 videos out.
All right.
And I got the link coming right here.
All right. I'm going to pick one of her shorts and click the like button and make a comment. And it looks like it's angelfish and platies.
Oh, nice.
It's very cool. Oh, yeah. Jose's already been there. Oh, there goes the market.
Ah, yeah. Oh, wow. Got African and convicts, too. I got convicts, Ashley, in my tanks. I got firemouths. That reminds me, I know Dusty wants some of those.
Yeah. And I subscribed.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and
let that play all the way through.
Pretty convict. That is a gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Look at her.
Wow. Yeah.
Very beautiful, Ashley.
Yeah, nice.
All right. So I'm going to.
Well, you got. Looks like you got a few more subs out of the deal there, Ashley.
Yes, you do. Welcome in. I'm so glad to have you on the.
Yeah, thanks. Let me rephrase that. Thanks for showing up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Here we go.
Yeah, Jeff likes the convicts too. I'm not a big fan of some of the bigger,
Oh my goodness,
the bigger African cichlids. Yeah, our pleasure.
Thank you so much. I just happened to notice that Wally has gifted 5 membership. Thank you very, very much.
How cool. Yeah,
Appreciate
very nice.
Let's see, now we have
Very
Bougie Bishfish was gifted. Dennis Christensen was gifted. Lumi was gifted. The Dwarven Nerd was gifted. And, oh, wow. And Mike from Fish Tank Barn. Have you ever seen? He's got a fantastic channel, too.
No, I'm not familiar with.
Oh, he lives in Michigan. He's down near.
Why am I not surprised?
There's not very many in Michigan.
Pennsylvania.
There's only a few of us here.
It's like the aquarium belt, right there through Michigan, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania.
They call it the Rust Belt, too.
Yeah, well, it's the rusty aquarium belt then. How's that?
Yeah. Yep. He specializes in live bearers, and he also has a lot of really great Lake Tanganyika cichlids.
Oh, very cool.
Stuff like that. Wow, that is so cool. Hey, there's Nathan. Hello, my friend.
Hi, Nathan. How you doing, pal?
Jose.
Oh, we were just talking about you. Your ears must have been burning.
Wow.
We've got somebody in the chat here, Jose, Ashley Tanks. And I put her link in the chat so everybody could, join her channel, subscribe to her channel. And the short I clicked on, you were the first comment in that short. So there you are.
Oh, wow.
That's how this works.
Very cool.
Yeah.
It's the last of the ones I got to breed. Oh, what is seeing this now? Oh, you have a purple convict. Dusty has. Wow.
Oh, cool. All right. Yeah.
I got the pink convicts, and I got one that's is so interesting, Dusty, because you know how the females have the orange on their belly?
Right. This
male has it too, and that's rare, but absolutely gorgeous.
Wow. Cool. Very cool.
And I love them because they got their eyes. They got that really bright silver eye and their black pupil.
Right.
It really stands out. I like it. Wow.
So I'm going to take a step back here. We talked about some pests.
Yes.
You can rant about scuds if you'd like.
Oh yeah, scuds. This is one case. I've been trying the natural way.
Yeah.
To get the scuds out. Yeah. You know who else has been harassed by them is Cheryl.
Yeah.
They devoured her entire tank full of plants.
Yeah.
They are a menace. I'm telling you, they are. I know it seems like, well, they're little teeny and they're little shrimps. No, they are tough little buggers.
Right.
And when the fish eat them, they're so tough that sometimes they just spit them back out.
Right.
They're still swim away.
So I wonder if pea puffers would be a control for them.
That might be, yeah. But I'd want to get a group of them at least, like a pack of 6.
Yeah.
Because the scuds, I mean, they multiply. They have lots and lots of babies.
Yeah, right. Who was showing that little scud trap? It was a little box filter, and they all went in that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Who was that? It's somebody we know.
You can also they'll also do the zucchini thing too. You can put that in there and let it go for a few hours with the lights off. You turn it on, and then you just slowly pull it up and get a net under it.
Get a net under it. Yeah.
And you can get a lot of them that way too. That's a
right.
I guess that's kind of like a hybrid, like a natural way, and also using and doing it yourself, kind of like manual removal.
It almost seems like to me, breaking the tank down and just taking it outside and rinsing it out, and get everything out of it, and start over. Mm-hmm. But that's, hey Stephen, how are you? That's serious extreme.
This is so convenient.
Yeah.
I love having my coffee right here. I don't have to run around. And
I think this is number 4. I'm done. Do people? Dusty, I'm going to say no, but I really don't know. Do pea puffers like algae? Anybody?
Pea puffers? Oh, algae?
Yeah.
Oh no, I think they're carnivores, I believe.
Yeah. You know, once upon a time I was watching an MD Fish Tanks, and he had gotten some pea puffers, and the guy at the shop that he got them at said, "Here, you need these too," and they were mealworms. And so he was feeding them mealworms, you know, every few days, because, you know, that harder exoskeleton helps, you know, wear their teeth off a little bit, because otherwise their teeth will, I guess, grow too long. Maybe they'll end up starving to death if they grow too long.
That's a good technique that Bill's saying here. Put the zucchini right in the net from the get-go.
Yeah.
And that way, when you do it, because see, if you pull it up and then put the net, it gives them an opportunity to jump off it. And
that's right. Yeah.
Take off.
And I'm guessing also if you just floated the zucchini, then you could just get the net right under it that way too. You know, instead of the fork.
In my planted tank every week. I hope they will step. Are you kidding me? Oh, well, I'll tell you what. You won't have plants very long, mate. They'll be gone. I can tell you that right now. They will eat your healthy plants. They'll eat your plants that are struggling to survive. They'll eat everything that's organic in your tank. And when that's gone, they'll go after your fish, because I have a betta. Her fins are getting frayed, and she's
really?
Yes, they go after. I mean, they are vicious little creatures. They are bad.
Nasty.
I can't tell you how much I hate them. I really, really do. They're not good.
Wow.
Hey, there's Melvin's in the building. Hey, Melvin.
Howdy, Melvin.
Smash the like button. Melvin's in the building.
What part's toasty? Is it like 76 degrees? And where are you, Philadelphia?
Oh, he's in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. My mistake. They both start with P. They're both in a state that starts with P. So you can see my confusion.
Yeah.
So I got nothing on that except you know, who was that? They had a scud trap. It wasn't intentional. It sounded like it was just sort of happened. They put some sort of a box filter in the aquarium, and the scuds went into it, and they were all on top of the filter floss. And it's like the scuds could get in, they couldn't get out.
Oh, wow.
So I'm guessing you could pull that whole thing apart, take it to the sink, rinse it out, send the little buggers sailing down the drain, put it back in, and catch the next batch.
And I have box filters now that Bob Kaler sent me, so I can just.
I've got a couple too.
Oh, nice.
I've got box filters in boxes. I bought them and never used them.
Oh, I bet it is a different species then, because I can guarantee if you had my species, if you had my species Magnus, I can guarantee you your plants would be devoured.
Interesting.
There are different species. The one I have, I think it's called Hyela azteca, I believe.
Oh.
I think that's what species I have, but I'm not absolutely positive. I just know that they will eat. I mean, especially if you like moss or something like that, that's their favorite food. They'll take I put a ball of, I have a lot of Java moss in my fish room. I put a ball about this size in a tank that had scuds in it. And I also had shrimp. So I put it in for the shrimp. That ball was gone within about 8 days. And that's a big, I mean, we're talking this big, and it was dense. Devoured.
Wow.
The scuds were so thick in that water, it looked like a snowstorm. Oh, Dusty's leaving. I have to pick up my kids. And all right, Dusty, you take care, my friend. I will prove you wrong.
Be safe out there.
Have you ever had them before, Magnus? Have you ever had scuds in your tank? I bought mine with the purpose of having it as a fish food. And the only fish that would eat them, well, some of the fish will. The cichlids will eat them. Yeah. Like the fire mouths, the convicts, the apistogram will eat them. And the black mollies did eat a few of the really small ones, but they couldn't eat the big ones. They kept spitting them out. And then I had the paradise fish, which I thought, oh wow, this guy's going to be a great scud killer. But he went after him right away. But same thing, he picked his mouth, chew it on it for a minute, and spit it out, and the thing would just swim away. Right. Very. All right, so we got. So we have the algae and the pest. Well, that's a pest. What other pest do we have? We have the planaria, but that's definitely something you'd want to use the product on. I think. I don't think.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I'm trying to find that video.
Oh, okay. But
And,
now
and
Hydra,
I may have gone right by it.
I'd use the natural way with the Hydra, though. I know that the fish I had Hydra in my tank that's right behind this computer right now, and it was all over the sponge filter. I fed really heavy brine shrimp, and then I noticed a couple days later they were peppered all around but the fish were eating them actively. The glow light Danios.
Right.
Hello, into the future, and they were gone the next day. So
yeah.
I mean,
well, I found it.
Oh,
and
okay.
it is somebody we know.
Oh, okay. Can you add it to the page?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Whoop, wrong button. It's Curtis.
Oh, Curtis.
So Curtis isn't out here, is he? Hi, into the future.
No, I haven't seen him. He hasn't been in here quite a long time. I'm not sure.
All right. So let's share his video.
Okay.
Share, and when it's in, I'll hit the play button.
Let me turn
and I'm
this.
gonna hit the sound too. I think it's just him talking, no music.
Oh, okay. Add the stage. There we go.
All right. Let me make that big.
Well, I thought I'd do a little video on this ugly little tank. This cat will leave me alone.
Oh, my cat.
All that's in here is a few cherry shrimp and these plants that I got at Petco. Seeing if I can keep them alive. But it got overrun with seed shrimp. Let me see if I can find some.
You can see them in the bottom.
Yeah, now those are seed shrimp, but I think the ones
are seed shrimp and scuds not the same thing.
Yeah, scuds are different. Scuds.
I put this filter in a few hours ago, and I've been sitting here watching it.
Look at this.
Let me take a look here.
Look at that.
Yeah, those move differently.
But they can't get out.
Yeah, those are definitely different.
I'm going to let this go and see if they'll all get in there. And if not, I'll pull this out and get rid of these guys, put it back in, and see if I can catch the rest.
Cool.
Wow. Seed shrimp, I think those make actually decent food. I mean,
get them with seed shrimp trap.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I thought about pulling one of those pads out and put some.
Well, thanks a lot for told me about that with my
Sure, maybe it'll work for them.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That would be.
Just thought it was kind of cool. Thanks for.
Wow, I wish you'd have told me about that earlier. Who invented the extendable back scratcher is a genius, and I want to shake his or her hand.
Well, I've got one around here somewhere. I know there's one on the nightstand next to my bed. If you go to Black Bear Diners, they always have them by the checkout, and that's where we got a bunch of gave them out as gifts.
Oh, Mike's here. Hey, Mike, have a good day.
What did I miss? Oh, really? Hey, Mike. Yeah, you take care. Yeah, you're welcome for that. Yeah, you're welcome. I don't even remember what it was now. I know he messaged me about something. Oh, about Greg Sage's rapid growth fertilizer, what I thought about it. So far, yeah. Hi, Jim. Yeah.
Feed them to your Fahaka puffers. They'd eat those.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I didn't tell. I don't think June was there at the auction. She was at the auction, wasn't she? Did you hear that Jason has a Fahaka puffer, 5-star betas?
Yeah.
He wants to get rid of it, and I think if you want add another one to your collection, contact him. You probably get a really, really super good deal. They get too big for me. I don't have tanks big enough for those. I mean, even in the 75 gallon, they'd outgrow that eventually.
Oh, yeah. I just Google searched scuds versus seed shrimp and come up with scuds or amphipods and seed shrimp ostracods.
Yeah.
So they are different. So
yeah.
And there's a whole description below that. I'm not going to go into that right now, but anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were.
They're like tanks.
Right.
They're so durable. Like they'll be around with the cockroaches at the end of the world after the nukes go.
Yeah, and you know, that's what I thought Scuds were when you first said that. It's like, you know, something I think Iraq was lobbing at Israel once upon a time or something like that.
That's what Vince said because he was in the
Desert Storm.
He said when I was talking about Scuds, he says, well, that's what they used. The enemies were using in
it was a rocket or a missile.
Desert Storm.
Yeah. So algae.
Oh no, poor Sarah. Sarah's got Scuds for the first time.
Oh my! Where did they come from, Sarah? Where do you think you got them?
If she got plants from somebody who had, you know, some Scuds that started to establish into a tank.
All right,
cling to them while they eat them on the way to her place.
Right. I am. Nancy B in Tennessee is here.
Nancy B in Tennessee. Hello.
Hello, Nancy. I am quarantining all my plants now. Just out of what? Out of I don't know. Just figured I'd be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scuds do look like they're a gamma shrimp.
I don't know what that means.
Gamma shrimp. That's just the type of shrimp they are. They're. Greg Sage no longer has the green dragons.
That's a pleco, isn't it?
Oh wow, yeah, the green bristlenose.
Oh, bristlenose. Okay.
Oh, did he sell them all out, Mike? Or maybe you need to sell them, send them a pair or something, huh?
You have some, don't you, Mike?
He'd appreciate that. Been using the super fine net for collecting BBS, Scuds, etc., and feeding them to the fish. Oh yeah.
All right.
So there's another. You know, you get the really fine net; they can catch them too.
Yeah. I used brine shrimp net for a lot of stuff.
You've never had Scuds. I tell you something, Branton. Thank your lucky stars and be very, very careful when you get plants. If you see something.
I think my lucky stars, because so far, knock on wood, I haven't had any either.
You get them, they take hold. Yeah. They're like zombies. They'll eat everything.
Right. So
they're just terrible.
I'm looking at chemicals for algae control. I put algicides for aquariums, and right off the bat, I got, you know, all these ads, the hits, right? There's a bunch of them. The first one that came up is API Algiflex, Algifix. And then there's the Bond Guy Instant Fix Algae Control, Echem Pristine, Microbe Lift Algaway, Algae Destroyer Cleanup Crew. Oh, that's salt water. They're snails. Algae Dissolve. And I don't know which one's which, if they're all, fit for, hey, Big Steve.
Hey, Big Steve.
And Lumpy Dog, hey.
Hey, Lumpy Dog. You two guys again, yes. Hey, by the way.
Yeah, it's usually us.
There. All right. Good to see you, Lumpy Dog. Oh, yours was in a lily bulb. Uh-oh, yeah. They're very successful survivors, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
I mean, all it takes is just it takes a male and a female to breed too. They're not like Malaysian trumpet snails who can breed by themselves.
Right.
So if you can manage to, kill one of the genders off or something, I'm wondering, I know that a lot of invertebrates are really sensitive to copper.
Yes. So shrimp, it'll kill shrimp. Yes.
So if I don't have any shrimp in the tank, but I have snails, I don't want the snails to get killed. So I guess what I'd do is I'd get as many of my snails out as possible and then just nuke the tank with the copper.
Yeah, I don't know how much. I don't know at what point the copper becomes toxic to the fish.
Yeah, I don't know either. I would, I'd definitely research that before I did that, but because that's something I've never used a chemical except Riddick for them when you get like the ick. I had that years ago. I haven't had it in so long ago, but that worked and raised the temperature up.
Yeah.
So that's another. I mean, that's more a malady than a pest. It is a pest, but
yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, so I've got that my betta tank.
I've got to say this: the angelfish do eat scuds.
Yeah,
absolutely.
In my betta tank, I've got this like fluffy black algae on the margins of the leaves, and it's kind of round. So it got out of hand. I put a couple plecos in there. They cleaned the tank up, took them out, put them in another tank, and I don't know if I just throw them back in. Maybe they'll clean it up or get another pair. Maybe they'll clean that stuff up instead of an algicide. So I got to do a water change on that still. I got water changes done on they're on the rack, and I didn't get to the rack today. I got to all the peripheral tanks. So, and who was that said it's was that Lumpy Dog? It's you two guys again?
Yeah, Lumpy Dog's here, and then also
it won't be next Wednesday because I will be out of town Wednesday and Thursday next week.
Yeah, I'll be here Wednesday, and I'll be here Wednesday. I don't know. Yeah, I'll be here next Wednesday, but I'll be either John Wayning it or I'll get somebody else to join me.
There you go. Yeah.
It won't be my first rodeo, but
no. So yeah, maybe Jeff's looking for volunteers right now.
Join me. They're more than welcome. Maybe
I wonder if that was in a lily bulb there, Sarah. If it was eggs.
I don't know about the darters. They might, Nancy.
I don't know if they lay eggs or if they keep the eggs up underneath their, what is that called? The carapace?
On the shrimps? Or the turtles? Turtles have a carapace. The shrimps have an exoskeleton.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, they have carapace on beetles, too. I think that's called the carapace on the back of beetles. So they're an arthropod? Aren't shrimps an arthropod? Don't they fall in that? Is that
I think they're called exoskeletons as well.
Family.
Yeah, I'm not
the
sure.
The order Arthropoda? I don't know. I used to know that stuff. Not anymore. Yeah, I don't want to, and then I'd have to take all the plants out, I think, June, to salt the tank. I think if I was going to do that, if I was going to take everything out, I'd probably just go ahead and bleach it. But I've got that algae's on the plants too. So I don't know.
Okay, so all right, now how about the duckweed? I know that the only way to get rid of that, I think, is that if you had a fish that will eat it. So I was thinking about getting goldfish.
Yeah.
You put in the tanks that are really bad with the duckweed, and and then maybe get a big tub down here so you can put the goldfish in afterwards after they clean them out. Oh, poor. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm trying to inhale my coffee.
Oh, don't do that.
I went down the wrong way.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, the only tank without plants. Yeah.
I've read that mystery snails will eat duckweed, but I haven't really noticed it in my. So I have duckweed in my 40-gallon. That's where I have all my mystery snails.
Yeah.
And it's not really. It's just getting more and more. I net it out and try to keep it at a very low level, but. One of these days, I got to just take that lid off, get a nice big light above it, and just stand there and get every little piece that I can. I don't care how long it takes.
Yeah, I got rid of it, and I'm going to sell a carapace, solid ware, and extra. Okay, fair enough. In my tanks, the duckweed, by netting it out. I was using my shrimp net, and I was also even using a pair of tweezers and a paper towel. And pulling them out from between plants, like floaters. And then I got to the point where I decided to pull out some of the floaters and put them in a small bucket of water and kind of bounce them around. It was painstaking, but it worked. And I don't have any fish that eat duckweed, and I'm not going to get any. So bounced them around, pulled out the duckweed, got those plants, and then just took all the rest of the floaters out of the tank, threw them away. And put some clean ones back in the tank. And if I saw a little bit of duckweed, I'd pull it out right away. And I'm pretty sure I'm duckweed free now in the tanks that I had it.
And Mel saying
it was mechanical and it was,
so I could exploit them.
Huh?
Mel saying, I wish I had a goldfish tank so that I could exploit them.
There you go. Get one.
Just
Time for another tank.
Blanket. Hello.
Look for a good secondhand tank on OfferUp or Marketplace.
Yeah, Sketty loves the goldfish. I know that Chris has the most beautiful shabunkins.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's
as serious about shabunkins as Vince is about koi.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
there's stubunkins. There's stubunkins.
Stubunkins. Yeah, I call them stubunkins.
Because they are the ones he raises, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
He breeds those, yeah. So we can call them that.
So David's at Applebee's right now.
Yeah, all right.
He just sent me a message on Messenger. Yeah. He's always.
I was just going to mention him about he just got a 20 long and a stand for free from a friend,
29.
I guess.
It was a 29 gallon.
Oh, 29. That's right. But there are, if you look on OfferUp or Marketplace, you can find some really good deals.
I'm going to have to do
and
that.
if somebody's got a tank that they think's worth way too much money, because $1 a gallon for a used tank is like max. Just make an offer.
I looked on Facebook Marketplace for aquariums, and some of those people charge more than $1 a gallon. I'm like, you guys are.
Oh yeah, they think they got a new tank. It's like, you got to be kidding me. This is used. I got to clean this thing up when you're done. Yeah. So you make an offer, and if they don't want it, they don't have to accept it.
I think I'll do that, Lumpy Dog. I was thinking about getting like one of those little tubs, like a Rubbermaid tub down here.
Oh yeah.
And then after the goldfish gets, if he does, I'm going to try it. It's cheap. I can go and get like, I put it in a quarantine. I'm quarantining the goldfish for about 3 weeks at least before I put them in my tanks, because they're feeder fish and they come from really nasty.
Full of parasites.
So hopefully, if I do that, maybe I can treat them with like a what is that, General Cure or something?
Yeah.
For about a week or so and see what happens. And then if they're doing good, I'll just put them in the tanks and let them go to town on that duckweed. I just won't feed the tank. I'll just let them find their food
and then move them around.
Yep.
And that's what I was doing with those plecos. But I put them in a tank that it's really hard to get them back out of now. So I've got to get more plecos. So
Melvin said you like goldfish too. It's still new.
I like looking at them. I don't have room for another tank, so it's like I'm not going to get another tank to put goldfish in. So, and I don't have a duckweed issue now, fortunately.
I'm not. They don't really. I mean, they're beautiful. I mean, I like this.
Yeah, they are.
I love to see Chris's and other people's goldfish, but they're just not on my radar for me to keep right now. Yeah. And I'm not saying anything about anybody who likes to.
A great low tech tank, no heat. All you need is a sponge filter.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, that's how I keep my Gadaeans. I mean, they have no heater. Yeah. Just over the sponge filter.
Yeah. And who was it? A Lumpy Dog that said, one of those black tubs. You get one of the transparent, semi-transparent tubs too, so the more light goes in around the sides if you want. I mean, there's those storage totes are pretty inexpensive. You go to Target or Home Depot or Lowe's. I can't think of a good derogatory term for Lowe's, but I'll come up with one.
Will the fantail eat the duckweed as well as like a comet or something like that?
Wouldn't it? It's a goldfish.
Yeah, but I think the fancy goldfish are brought up eating that really, nice food.
Fancy food.
I'm wondering if they're going to be like, oh, what's that? Where's my food at?
I can't eat this. Are you serious? Yeah.
But if I get like something that's been, starved half to death, throw it in there, they might like chow it all down.
Right.
But he's saying that to be good because they don't outgrow your tub, because they only get, they.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the tub size. But I tell you what, if it starts. Go ahead.
I get very anxious with those fish because they're so fat. I mean, they just kind of wiggle in the water.
Yeah.
It makes me uncomfortable thinking that they can't move around too easily. I mean, they're struggling so much.
Well, and if they start to outgrow the tub, take it back and trade it in on a smaller one.
I had fantail and shabunk. Oh, did you? Yep. I had Comet. Well, of course, I was little. I think it was my first fish. Even before I got my first aquarium, actually. So actually, but I wouldn't call that keeping fish because it only lived for like maybe a month.
Yeah. Are the Comets the ones that they have at the carnivals in the bowl?
Yep, and they're the feeder fish that you see at the.
Okay, yeah, those are Comets. Yeah.
Yep.
You know, I had a buddy that had a little pond in his backyard, and he went and got, I don't know, half a dozen of those feeder fish, the feeder goldfish at a local pet store, threw them in his pond. They thrived. They got big. They spawned in there, you know, out in his pond in the backyard. They did really well.
Yeah, I might have to look into that. You know, I mean, I guess I couldn't, keeping one goldfish, it wouldn't be too big of a problem.
No, probably not.
If it does a job, if it does a good job, I'll just keep it on hand. If it ever rears its ugly head again, if it does clear it up,
right,
I can always add it back in the tank again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can always keep it when you're not using it in the tanks to eat duckweed with the good heads.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, that's the tank right there. It's only a 10-gallon though, but.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
But
so Mike is saying his fantails and fancies and comets eat duckweed.
Well, do they? Okay.
So I'm betting koi will eat it. They're carp. They're all carp.
Well, I gave Christine a big bag. It's probably about a pound of it.
Yeah, I remember you said that. Yeah.
And she fed it to her koi.
Just threw it in those ponds. Oh,
I'm not sure how she did it. I'm assuming she probably put it in her ponds, but I'm not sure how she said it. But she might chime in and let us know.
Sure. I just saw Kathy drive up, so find out how the kitty's doing.
Now, Mike, do you have any duckweed in any of your tanks right now?
No, I'm done. Oh,
no,
Mike?
I was asking if he had any duckweed in his tanks. I only got it in...
Elaine. Hi, Elaine.
Elaine, hello. My mollies don't eat duckweed.
Yeah. They eat some algae, Elaine.
They eat algae. Yeah, they eat algae. They eat cyanobacteria. If you get that greenish blue stuff, they chew that up and eat it.
Really? Your black neons will eat it occasionally. Interesting.
Black neon tetras?
Interesting.
Wow.
I had a red belly piranha once upon a time. And those really sharp teeth, it's for eating fruit. So they would eat zucchini, they would eat carrots, they would eat anything veggie. And they'd also eat goldfish. They'd eat your finger if you fed it to them. Hi, Cheryl. Are you at work?
We've been talking about scud, Cheryl. We're looking at the natural solutions and all that stuff. And,
right.
Shop vacs will absolutely gorge themselves on.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, you get one of those little bitty ones, called a stinger. I think, oh God, what's the manufacturer? Well, maybe it is Stinger. Rigid. Does Rigid Tools make that? But anyway, the little tiny shop vacs called Stingers. That's a brand, I guess. That's the brand. And use those, like when you're cleaning out an aquarium, use that to suck up the last bit of rock and water and everything. So, Nathan, I had handpicked piece by piece of duckweed. That's what I did. Full of Amazon frogbit ones took two. Yeah, I finally got rid of it though, didn't you? Hashtag no duckweed.
Received her pair of Unimaculatas. They will definitely. Now that's a fish that will eat scuds. I know for a fact because they are predatory enough. In my 29-gallon, I had a bunch of them in there, and I don't see any anymore.
Kathy just sent me a text. She's actually in the driveway, I think.
Oh, okay. Do you need to go and help her?
About the cat? No, I think the cat's still there.
Oh.
Jingles is getting an x-ray on her abdomen as well as blood work to check her kidneys, liver, intestines, and for lymphoma. Cats can get that. It will be a couple of hours. Insurance covers a little bit. It's going to be a pricey one.
our first set of cats had our cat had cancer.
Yeah.
But he was now our first set of cats, they lived to be 22 years old. Now these ones only lived to be 21, but he had cancer, stomach cancer, but he was so old that they said, you know, any kind of treatment would
kill it.
They gave him pain medications to help him. That's all we could do.
Yeah. I just received my betta. Scuds beware. Yeah. Oh, those are the ones from Jason, Cheryl. Yeah,
the Unimaculatus. That's the ones that I got too. The Unimaculatus.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see.
And they have a. I don't know if he told you, but they do have a location. They're from the Mahakam River, so that is extra special because they like the collection points.
Oh wow, where is that?
Mahakam River, I think that is Indonesia, somewhere.
Okay. Do you know how to spell it?
Yeah, MAHKHAM, Mahakam River.
Oh, MAHAKAM.
Yeah.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
Very cool.
They're mouth rooters.
Yeah.
And they don't eat their fry either. So that way, if there's no other fish in the tank, when they have their first batch, they'll probably leave them alone.
Right.
But when the male starts holding the fry, you can't feed the tank at all for like 15 days.
So the Mahakam River, there are dolphin and there are crocodiles. Let's see about betta.
Oh wow.
Yeah, really, huh? Betta chinoides, snakehead betta.
Yes, that's right. I'd like
to the Mahakam River Basin in the province of somewhere. Yeah, anyway, and betta unimaculatus one, seriously fish. Yeah, okay, so cool. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Having the location was part of what made me want them. Oh, very cool. Yeah.
I have a pair of betta falcons too. They're another little mouth brooder, but they're smaller. They're in with them, so I'm having a feeling that I got to get them into their own tank. I have tanks I could add them in with the swordtails. They'd be fine.
Yeah.
Because they're not aggressive.
If the Blixa held up over the last, so far, it's still floating. I'm gonna put them in a couple little terracotta pots with I'm not sure, either pond soil. It's more of a heavy soil, or the Miracle Grow, and then cap it with pool sand. Put a root tab down underneath them. So I'm open to suggestions there.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cheryl, I hope you're going to do or did an unboxing so we can see that.
Well, that reminds me, I got an unboxing of the stuff I got from Cheryl yet. I still haven't edited it. I'm going to try and edit it, but it's going to be crap. But it's it'll be nice. Like, the fish look beautiful. They'll salvage that video for me. They'll speak for themselves. But.
There you go. Yesterday I boxed up a bunch of guppies, the tuxedo guppies, to go to Pennsylvania from the auction. And it loves soil. It grows, rice. Okay, so I'm going to use the pond soil then.
Jody.
Hey, Jody. She was in and out, I think, there for early when we first started. That probably shoveling snow. and I did a whole video on how I package and ship fish. So that should be, give everybody a good laugh when it's up and running. I got to put that one together. The 186 Element.
Well, hello there, 186.
Howdy. Yeah. Not a handle I'm familiar with. Welcome in. So like that.
Yeah, somebody new. Yep.
So I'm working on my part 2 of that whole fish room tour, the garage end of it. So I might have to break that up to a couple too.
If you're addicted to fish, aquariums, or either one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Hello, my name's Ron. I'm an addict.
Yep, and I'm definitely a a fish junkie and aquarium addict. And
Oh, so Brent knows who 186 is. Something about a gift card. Have they spent it yet? I want to hear about that. Want to hear what you bought for it.
Floating. Wow.
So, Lance, what did you get? Were they Blue Dream from Jody?
Brings you back to this one here. I brought this up just for this situation.
What's that?
The banner here I just put up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do this every week. That way, if people get their new stuff, they can just let it in the chat. So I can see right now all these guys got all this new stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Very cool. Now, those are Blue Dream shrimp, weren't they, Lance?
Yes, they were. I was just looking at my cheat sheet.
Hey,
Did you get that?
Joe's here. What? I'm sorry?
Hey, Joe. Did you get that I emailed to you?
Yes, the list of what people got. Yes.
Yeah. All right, good.
Yep. Small time tanks. That's Joe. He lives in Nebraska.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Are you buried up your eyeballs in snow also, Joe?
Yep, Blue Dream shrimp.
And Mike, are you getting a big snowstorm, or have you had it in the last 24 hours or so?
Well, that's right. So they may be getting hit too.
Yeah, maybe Curtis too.
Yeah. I should have new fish tomorrow.
Did I say hello to Jose? Hello,
what are you going to get tomorrow, Nancy? She's getting some new fish tomorrow.
From the auction?
I don't know. I think she might have. She was in the auction, wasn't she? I think I'd seen her.
Yep. And I know what she got, but I won't divulge it because that would be cheating. So if you want to tell New Odessa Barb, Greg's line, those are so pretty.
Oh, wow.
Those are just beautiful fish. 186 won the $250 gift card.
Wow, to Tristan, yes.
On my 500 subs. Nice, Brent. Nice 186. But I don't have a clue who Tristan's is.
Oh, Tristan's Tropicals. He's in Wisconsin.
Oh,
it's a website, so it's Tristan's Tropicals. You can, and he ships.
Okay, cool.
And that's where Brandon got his peacock gudgeons, the ones that I've been looking for a month of Sundays and then some.
Is that also a brick and mortar?
I don't think so. I'm not positive on that.
No snow, just rain.
I know Brandon would know. Is this store a walk-in store too, Brandon, or is it just online only?
So Nancy's saying Ulysses Madaka's tomorrow. Foxy is waiting until next week to ship the Daniels. Yep, because of weather.
Yeah, okay.
Totally get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't blame her. It gets a lot colder in Wisconsin.
Yeah. I think when this stream is over, I'm going to run over to PetSmart and go get some plecos.
What kind of plecos? Those
just those. They're common pleco. They have two kinds there typically. They've got a third one called rubber lip plecos.
Oh, those are nice.
Are they? But the two. The United States is calling me.
Hello.
The two that I've got from them is one, I think it's a common pleco. The other is the red-eyed albino pleco, and the body's kind of a reddish brown, and they got red eyes. And those are wood chompers. Those I see on the logs in the tanks that they're in. That's all I ever see them on. Or they'll come down and like scarf on the algae wafers.
They don't get huge either, do they? They get.
Well, I don't know. Right now they're about 6 inches long, maybe a little longer.
And how long have you had those?
Since the beginning of the tanks. So 2 years.
Well, they'd probably be, if they're going to get big, they'd be getting bigger than that, I think.
All right, fair enough. Good to know.
I mean, they weren't like really tiny when you got them. Were they like a couple?
No, they were maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, so the other plecos, they have kind of leopard spotting. And they're not a fancy. They're just, and those are the two that I've been moving around from tank to tank to clean up algae. So that's what I was going to go back and get some more of. Now, I've had those for about a year. And I had them down below.
Do you have bristle nose? Do you have any bristle nose?
No.
I got to get you some. I got a ton of them. I'll get you a pair of them, Ron. You'd have a nice breeding project, too.
All right. I could probably put those in the tub outside.
Yeah. As long as it's not, they can handle the cold down to like 65.
Yeah, it's going to warm up here real soon. So, and they'll be in the shade. So, yeah. And I could put a couple of, we were just wondering, Thursdays at 3 Central, that's 2, 1. About what, Lance, we haven't. Oh, you're not talking to us. Okay, my mistake.
Oh, 3 p.m. Central. Oh, are you going to have a live stream?
On Thursdays at 3 Central? Because I am here Thursdays at 1:30 Pacific, which would be 2:30, 3:30 Central. And I will gladly make way for you.
Ron, I can ship you some green dragons if you. Oh wow, I would go for that because those are rare.
Yeah, that'd be
more
cool.
rare than what I got.
That'd be cool. And let me know what you want for them, Mike. That'd be great.
That's Brandon.
What an amazing community this is.
Yeah, that's Brandon.
Oh, I thought it was Mike.
Nope, Brandon has the. He's got a bunch of.
Mistake, Brandon.
Greg Sage's. They're Greg Sage's green dragons.
I thought that was Mike.
Mike has them too.
That's why I thought it was Mike.
But Brandon's offering to send you some.
Perfect. Let me know. Yeah.
Very cool.
I would gladly step aside, Jody. But I whatever you want to do, let me know. And yesterday we probably should have ended a little earlier because Jesse started his stream. Salient.
Is that on Tuesdays?
Yeah, and it's we were here 1:30 to 3:30, and I think he started at 3:30, and we were still going for a while. And I don't have any problems with moving aside for somebody else, just because it's just like we were talking about earlier. It's good to do good things for others.
It is. And I can say this also, that there's only so much time in the day and only so many spots available. And sometimes, no matter how hard you try, things are going to cross. And as long as everybody realizes that it's not done out of animosity,
right,
and that, there's just only so much space, I guess, because I remember back when I first started streaming, I took it so personally. And now, people can start streaming with me, and it's just just a thing,
right?
But I mean, yeah.
Bill's saying if I'm talking about albino gibiceps, they'll get 16 inches. These do not look the same. No.
You're working and lurking still.
Little nasty gnats flying around in here.
I didn't get your picture yet. I seen you come across here, David. Welcome in, by the way. You want to come up?
What's up, David?
You want to come up here on the stage? No, I haven't looked at it yet. It came up here, but I'm using this to look at the chat because I got full screen right here, so I can see. The picture better.
Right.
Oh, Dr. Anthony's here. Hello, Dr. Anthony.
Hello.
Welcome in.
Good afternoon, I'm guessing, maybe.
Yeah, I just noticed something here.
Heading from Peru to Oregon. How's
Dr. Anthony?
How's the weather in Peru? Wow.
There you go, Dr. Anthony. I'm sorry about that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're driving. Are you driving your new truck, or are you still looking for it?
Who's that?
David's looking for a new work truck. Ed's Aquatic Addicts. Hello, Ed. Hello, welcome in. I seen his video today. I was busy coming down here, but it's on pork chop rasboras.
Oh, cool. Oh, all right. Isn't that also called the Harlequin rasbora?
I think the Harlequins their pork chop, I think, is a thinner marking.
Oh, okay.
And I could be wrong about that, but I know they're very similar. There's two that are very similar like that.
And let me add my 2 cents. Howdy, Ed.
Oh, wait, they are darn sized. You regret getting the chocolate bristle notes?
Absolutely.
Why do you regret that? Hey there, fish nerd. Hello, welcome in. Fish Capades is saying that, no, it's a different species. Yeah, I thought so, because they look different. Because the pork chop on these, they're thin. I mean, it starts with black and it tapers down. Wait. And then, Mel's saying she does like the rubber lip plecos. I've had one of those before. They're good on algae, too. But what are you guys' favorite that does the best job as a pleco on algae? Because my bristlenose, they do a decent job, but I'll be honest, people are going to disagree with me on this, but I had my Chinese algae eaters kept my tanks absolutely spotless. And they say they stop eating algae when they get bigger. Well, I had one about 6 inches long, and he just was constantly working all the areas.
Right.
Bristlenose all day, yep. I tell you, they're good, Brent, but my Chinese algae to put them to shame when it comes to cleaning. I don't have any at the moment. They do get aggressive. I got to admit that. They do. They will attack your fish at some point, but if you got, like with my convicts and whatnot,
yeah,
they can handle them just fine. But yeah, for the bristlenose, they're easy to come by. They do a good job. I think they're a good all around algae cleaner.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Based on what I'm seeing online right now, whatever PetSmart's calling those red eye albino plecos probably is not what they are.
Ah. Oh, he's leaving from Peru back to Oregon tonight. 26-hour transit.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Greg, thank you so very much. Hello, Greg. Greg's in the house.
I see that. Hey, Greg, that's nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, we have Gills to Guards. That's Nathan, Cheryl. Fantastic. Thank you, sir.
I'm not seeing... I probably have pictures somewhere of the plecos I've got in the tank out there.
I'm so overdue to have Greg do a little tour at nighttime when I get on there.
Yeah. And let me know so I can,
I will
watch. Yeah.
I will be going on tonight at 10:30. I don't know if that will work if Greg would like to come on and do that.
All right.
Always. I love seeing his stuff. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
This is Greg in Louisiana, yeah?
Working and twerking? Okay. Are you,
really?
What time do you get out of work? If you don't mind me asking. Because when you get home, you'd like to, pop in here and show some of your tanks. I tell you what, we'd all enjoy it. I love it. I love seeing all that stuff.
And this is Greg in Louisiana, yeah?
Louisiana, yep.
Very cool.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
I do remember seeing his tanks, but it's been a long time since I've seen him. So
the angels he has.
And it's always fun to see, for me anyway, to see somebody else's fish room. And into the future.
Oh wow! Here we go. Hey, there is Lori. Hello. Hello there. Hey, Jody. You said I had gotten those Borellii apistos. Mine are doing fantastic. Came in perfect. Borellii, I love them. The little opal ones. If you guys ever get fry from them, let me know. I'll buy them. I'll pay for them.
Hi, Lori.
I would love to get some of them. And speaking of apistos, the Flying Mousy Files has the trifasciatas, and she's going to trade me 6 of them for 6 of my little multi-shell dwellers.
Oh, very cool.
And I think the weather's getting to the point now where we might be able to get that done pretty quick.
Right.
You be out in an hour? Oh, okay. Well, I'll be going on at 10:30 tonight Eastern time, so you get a chance, come on in. That'd be great. Have you up and you can show the... I want to see those angels again. I love the black ones. I love all of them.
Oh, yeah.
These black ones are just pitch black, too. They're just... It'd be kind of cool having those with my black mollies because they're both jet black.
Interesting.
They're kind of cool together.
Yeah, that'd make a nice tank.
Any word from Fangy? Oh. Oh, you just got the one pair. Okay. Well, if anybody's going to breed them, it'll be Jody or Cheryl gets a hold of them. Either one of them. What a pleasure that was having both of them on the last auction and everybody else. I mean, such great stuff.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Had a ball.
I really, really enjoyed it.
And it seemed like everybody had a really good time. So, and there was a lot of really nice stuff. A lot of real nice products.
Greg said, I will if I haven't turned into a pumpkin yet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I understand. Yep.
Yeah. I think Kathy's out of the house tonight at that time, so I will be unsupervised, so I can make it. Thanks for being there, Jody. That was great.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Pleasure's all ours. Honestly, I can't wait till the next one. It's on the 19th.
Yeah.
Of April.
And Monster Fish Gal's here too, Jeff.
What's that?
Monster Fish Gal's here. Did you say?
Yeah, Lori. Yep, I said hello to her.
Okay, yeah.
And she was in here on her birthday, working her tail off on that auction. That was her birthday night, the 15th.
Didn't I sing happy birthday to her?
We did. Me, you, and David. Yes, we did. But everybody out there, they might not know it if they weren't there.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
But, yeah. Bloody trains. Right. Okay.
I wonder how much it'd cost to go from here to Philadelphia by train.
I was looking at that from Michigan, and it was $142 each way.
Yeah.
Which is not bad.
No, it'd be a lot more than that here, and it would require a sleeper car because it's got to be 3-4 days.
Well, it's 18 hours for me from here to there.
Yeah.
And
I don't know where I'd catch the train if I have to go back into LA.
And the sleeper cars they're not all that much more than the regular apartments. Hey guys, I just popping in to say hi.
Hello, Shirley.
Hello, Shirley. For me, I think it was 18 hours what I seen, Sarah, from Amtrak. The journey would take 18 hours. Oh, you didn't have to retract that. That's all right. About 18 hours if I was to take a train. Just don't get it. Oh yeah, that's right. Mark worked on the trains for how many years, Mark? That was a long, long time. He retired from the railroad.
Wow.
18 hours is wild. Yeah, it's 9 or 10 hours by car, so 15 plus for you for the car.
It's a 6-day from Los Angeles to Philadelphia.
6 days?
Yeah, I just as soon drive.
6 days? You can get there in 2 days. Yeah. Probably you get there in probably 20 hours from where you're at.
Yeah, 4 would be a comfortable drive. Because I'm getting too old to do 12 and 14-hour drives anymore.
50 years old, and I am still on a sick leave before retiring.
Yeah. How many Green Dragon plecos would I like? How? I don't know.
Oh.
That's a fair question. How many? What would make a good start? They would go in my 75-gallon with the pair of angelfish, 4 or 5 black skirt tetras, and some bronze cories, and there may or may not be clown plecos in there. Who knows? Haven't seen them.
At least 2, I would say.
Yeah.
I got a tank that, and people say, "Oh, you got too many plecos in the tank." No, they're not. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not stunted. They're very healthy. They get around. I mean, I got in that 29-gallon, they got probably 15 or 20. They're small, but they're growing out.
Oh, sure.
But no, there's no problem with the water quality or anything. I do the water change in it once every 2 weeks. It's good.
Right. Yeah, I am right now. Brandon, I'm clueless. Absolutely clueless.
Yeah, probably 3 or. you want to breed them, you want to maybe if you can, a few of them, would you probably ensure that you would get a pair?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's saying he's got common ones too.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'd keep the common one. I'd keep the green dragons inside and put the common ones out.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Because they're a little more. They're harder to come by, and that's Greg Sage's line too. So.
Right, and that's and I was talking about putting the common ones, getting some from the local, and put a pair in several different tanks and let them do algae control in those tanks, because they do really well.
Yeah.
The two that I was moving around for a while, boy, I just cleaned those tanks. Within about 3-4 days, those tanks were almost spotless. And then now I've got them in a tank with my crebensis, and it's a 29-gallon full of crebensis in a rock pile, and they just get hidden really quick. So I don't know if I'll ever get them out, short of taking that tank apart. Run at a couple from. All right, Nathan. Absolutely.
Let's see here. He will when he gets home. 10 minutes. Okay, I missed something here. David says he will when he gets home. Oh, he's going to join us when he gets home in 10 minutes.
Oh, very cool. Yeah. Oh, is that
taken from the point? Oh, okay.
Carolyn, right?
Yes.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hello to Carolyn.
Yeah.
What nice. They're so nice. What a nice.
Yeah. With Carolyn typing from appointment. Yes.
Oh,
cool. I'm back. Just dropped the bettas in the tank. You dropped them? Oh my God.
Let them chill for the night.
Let them chill for the night. Absolutely.
Now your tank is fully covered, right? Because I know that they are very good jumpers.
Wow, solid white plecos. Mike's saying he's got the snow dragons.
Oh wow! I have the green dragons and the snow dragons. Solid white.
The dragons are currently between 1 inch and 1.5 inches, and the commons are between 2.5 inches and 2.
I remember that he wanted some fire mouths and convicts. I still got to send him some. Maybe we can. Maybe I can get one of those white snow dragons from you.
I'd love some of the dragons, Brandon. Now, however many you want to part with, and let me know. And
any recommendations for a small pleco for a 15-gallon fluval flex? Bristle knows work.
Clown plecos.
Yep. If you want it for algae control, I'm not sure. Are they good with algae too?
Yeah, probably not. I think they're wood chompers too. Hey, thanks for being here, Mike.
Yep. Take care, Mike. Don't forget about sending me that snow dragon.
Yeah. Have a great evening.
I'm kidding.
Jeff wants snow dragons.
I need
trio. Is that a trio good? These are too young to sex, right? Or does it matter? Wait, I've got over 100 of both. Oh my God,
wow.
Really? Commons maybe like 10.
Oh, that is a
win. I'm gonna spread them around in a bunch of different tanks, and if that works for you, that'd be great. And then the dragons, I don't know. They'll go in the 75. So however many you want to part with there. And my undying gratitude. And if I can get my butt to the what's it called, the Keystone Clash, I'll buy a dinner or something too.
What do they call that when people make guesses on something that's going to happen at a certain time? And a
prediction?
Not a prediction. It's kind of like a contest where you get like a prize or something. What is that called?
Not a clue. Give me an example.
Okay, so you're all making say that a couple's having a child, and the mother's very close to being due, and everybody's making guesses as to what time and what day.
A pool.
Yes, that's it. We need to have a pool for Cheryl on when those bettas have their fry. I bet they have them within a month.
Yeah, seriously.
Seriously.
That soon. Wow.
I really think so.
You listening, Cheryl?
I bet they have babies before you know it.
Nathan has 2 clown plecos and a 20 long. They do great. You know, I've got 3 in my 16-gallon, in the kitchen. And I've got probably 13 or 14 in
I'm serious.
my 75-gallon in the garage. And I haven't seen them since I put them in. I think I saw them once. You know, I saw 1 or 2 once. And I haven't seen the rest since. They are, and they can't be dead because there would have been bodies. Some of them would have come out to die.
They're probably just hiding. They got their places all planned out.
They're elusive little buggers. They're really cool. I really like clown plecos.
Yeah, they are. They stay so small and they're really nice and manageable.
Yeah, they are small ones. I don't know if they'll get bigger than 3 inches.
I don't think so.
I don't really know, but and the ones I've got in the kitchen tank are probably 2 years. You know, I've had them for 2 years. You know, since I set that tank up. So within the first, I set that tank up in January 23.
There is a video on YouTube. I can't remember the gentleman's name, but he shows how he bred his clown plecos, which is very interesting.
How cool.
Got him to breed?
Yeah. I saw a cool one this morning. It was Keeping Fish Simple on breeding angelfish. And he laid out, and it was a short video. I think it was less than 9 minutes. And he even put a step-by-step in the description down below. So I just copied and pasted it to a Word doc and saved it. But the whole video was essentially a step-by-step tutorial on how to breed angels. It's nice. It was quick, to the point. Wait. You have the IQ. I don't know where they are, though, Nathan. And I'll tell you what, I got them from the local PetSmart. I cleaned them out.
Oh, he says, I believe from what Google. Oh, Google says what the sex, the dimorphication is, or the dimorphism is.
I'm sorry, what?
He says that Google tells him that he has, from what Google says, he has male from female. He has 2 females.
2 females.
From what he understands.
Yeah. All right.
Quite a few drops.
How big's that tank, Nathan? Did you say it was a 10?
I'm not sure. I'm looking
back up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you can tell, you have 2 females.
Yeah, the zebradanios, yes. Ed's saying I had quite a few drops this week. What is the Charcodon audax, Los Pinos, Charcodon Loralis?
Hey, what's up, David?
There we
What's up, guys?
How you doing? Is that saying like his fish dropped litters, like fry?
Oh, drop. Oh, I see. Yeah. That's what it is. I was like,
20 long. Got it, Nathan.
Okay. Nice. Congratulations, Ed. How you doing, David?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good. I ain't seen you in forever, seems like.
Saturday night, Jeff. What the heck?
Well, what's today? Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 days.
Wait, yeah, Saturday. Wow.
Yeah,
Not like we haven't talked.
It was a long one. It was fun.
Yeah.
No,
So,
yeah.
Greg's saying he had super reds that kicked out the cave this morning, scooped up the eggs and put them in a tumbler. Yay.
Who did that?
Greg, 3G.
Oh, yeah. That reminds me.
Something to show on the stream tonight.
Yes.
Hi, Melvin. Hi, Cheryl.
Remember I was telling you about tumblers, David?
What's that?
Remember I was telling you about the tumbler I have?
Yes, I do remember. Yes, I actually listened to you talking that time.
Well, thank you. There's a first for everything.
You weren't yelling at me.
I was not yelling.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't. No,
I remind everybody to hit that like button because I had forgotten.
Oh, yeah, thanks. That was great.
Yeah.
Let me see now. So, I was thinking about that. Maybe we'll do that on the next auction.
Do what?
What I told you about. It's a surprise.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. We're going to have a surprise on the next auction, people. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. course, I just mentioned something, but that'll be fun. The fish shops only shops never have complex, but that's
Hey, George is here.
Hey, George, hello. Yeah, that's Pokeballs. Yeah, that's George.
Hi, George.
George is Jorge. Max Kelly's Jorge.
Right. Well, some people call him George.
Yeah.
Hi, Jody. Jody, were you moving snow today, or like moving it around because you wanted to thaw, or did you guys get more snow today?
I think she said she was pushing snow earlier.
She said she was pushing it, but I mean, sometimes you break up snow when it gets a little bit warmer out. I didn't know they were getting more snow there.
I think yesterday when she was on the stream, she said something about expecting a blizzard today.
Oh my goodness!
You know, so
better not be coming my way. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, no kidding. You had enough?
Yeah, I've had enough.
I saw a couple shorts Maureen had posted up in where's she, New Hampshire?
Hi, Lori.
Speaking of,
I should probably check the weather because I want to do some driving to look for some trucks tomorrow.
Yeah, Jody's saying they got about 6 inches that's stuck.
Oh,
Ryan.
Sweet.
Ryan's here too. Hello, Ryan. How you doing, sir?
Hey, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Oh, guess what? We're gonna have possibly a very special treat
fish on the porch. Cold rain, right? Yeah. I'm sorry.
Show tonight. There's a possibility. We just talked to him. Greg might do a tour of some of his tanks again for us.
Oh, well, if Greg's going to be there, I'm not coming on.
Yeah, right. Right. You're probably going to beat me into the studio.
Wait, is he here?
He's here.
Hi, Greg.
Thank you. Yes, that'd be fantastic. He said as long as he's not too tired. I know he's got to work in the mornings, I think.
Hey, Ross.
Ross Baltimore. Hello.
Hey, Ross.
Now, our next auction, Ross, is going to be on the 19th. So if you want in, just send me an email or message me on Messenger, or Ron or David here. I tell you what, I had so much fun last Saturday. I cannot wait for the next one.
Yeah.
That was so cool. That was really a lot of fun. Very wet, heavy snow that's kicking my butt right now.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
At the moment.
When I lived in Lake Tahoe, they called it Sierra Cement.
Oh, yeah.
Just heavy, wet snow.
Mm-hmm. Jeff email. Oh, thank you so much, Lori. And what a treasure she is. I tell you what, she came in and on her birthday. Of course, we all sang happy birthday to her.
Yeah.
We got to do something special for her at some point. I don't know what, but we got to do something.
Well, if you're not here, let's put her channel up.
Oh yeah, I got it right here.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Here we
and
are.
If you're not already subscribed to Monster Fish Gal, go subscribe to it. Make sure you watch a little short and give it a quick comment. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe.
There we are. Damn, it's 71 degrees today in Maryland. Oh, nice.
Oh, we're gorgeous today.
Yeah. So if you'd like to be in the auction, Ross, just let us know, okay?
Yeah, it's nice day here too.
Yeah, it's nice here. It's not too bad. Of course, it's kind of
really, Ron. Nice day there. Imagine that.
Gorgeous.
Jeez.
75 degrees. There's a breeze blowing. Sun is shining. The breeze is blowing.
Close him down.
Huh?
Close him down.
He lives in paradise, though. That's why.
Yeah, wait a couple months when it's 122 degrees.
Yeah, true. I don't want any part of that. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't win the Killifish, did you? It was Jody P, right?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I still have very hard feelings towards Jody P, so let's not bring that up.
Oh, how can you have hard feelings? If you're going to lose to somebody,
yeah, who better?
I wouldn't feel bad about it.
And then, she takes those Killifish from me, and then she says, "Oh, I'd like some of your stir-by." I'm like, "Well, just take it all, woman. What the heck?"
Yep.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that was a great auction.
Reminds me of that ABBA song, the winner takes it all.
I know. So like I got two women that are. I mean, I got one that I live with that I get it from all the time, and now Cheryl took me on a last. She took some Corey's from me last fall.
She says she'll share
Jody
with you.
took
How nice is that, David? Look at.
What is it?
Look what she says. David, I'll share with you. How nice.
I know.
Sharing is caring, and that's very, very nice.
Sharing is caring. That's right. I know. Jody's
St.
good.
Jody.
Yeah, she doesn't post very much stuff, but you know what? I do it anyway because
I told her I'd share my Corys with her. So.
Mm-hmm. I have PTSD, and the last year's auction shipping still have
Still have to ship fish out.
Oh,
Ross, what the heck?
Oh, yikes. George RB3, hello. George was in the auction. He actually bid on some stuff too, so there's going to be a lot more stuff, George, coming up on the 19th.
Yeah, did he win it? I don't know. Did he? He didn't win anything, right?
No, but he was competitive. He was bidding.
Yeah, he was in there. Yep.
You did good.
Cool.
They moved homes, and Vinoksky, hello. So I talked too. I know Nathan might be hopefully in the next auction. We're having auctions elsewhere, so if you're not able to make it, there's other months you can participate.
Right, and I was trying to explain to people yesterday how to just create a little video, make it private if you want on YouTube, and then send the link to whoever's going to be posting or sharing the video descriptions.
Oh, sweet, Ed. I like those.
We were talking about that yesterday.
Napioensis or whatever the heck those are. Napoensis. Those are nice Corys.
Oh, wow.
Why do I figure or feel like we saw those when we were doing all the Cory searches?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. If you would like, thank you so much. That'd be great. Yeah, I'd love to have, we had...
Lori wants to be part of the auction?
If you would like to be part of Jeff's auction April 9th.
If you would. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yep.
I thought Lori wanted to be our card girl. The girls at the boxing matches that carry the cards around in between.
And also, if you're on Messenger, that's an easier way to get, because I don't get notifications on my email a lot. I sometimes don't check it.
Hi, Jose.
But, hey, Jose, welcome back. Yep, there he is. If you're on Messenger, it's just Jeff Pelham, and I'm in Michigan. So if there's more than one Jeff Pelham, just type in Michigan afterwards. You'll see a picture of me when I was a couple years younger. And then you can message me there, and I'll get notification of it if you want to be in it.
Thank you, Ed. What do you think? You ship those in about 3 months, maybe? I think Corys are probably shippable in about 3 months, I think.
Jeff, I emailed Jason about his angels and the Fahaka. Oh, good. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Let us know how that goes.
That was a great deal. He's got hundreds of those little angels too. So if anybody, he told me to let her know that if you want them, just email them.
Branton's asking Ross, what were the common calls? Bent backs for the guppies?
Who's he talking to?
No, Ross. Brenton and Ross going back and forth about some fish.
Yeah, I was a little frustrated. I won some auctions last fall. I won an auction for some guppies last fall, and when I got them, I think there were 2 males and 2 females. No, there was only 1 female in there, and she had a bent back. Right now, I'm in the process. We just called out. We probably called out like 8 or 10 bent back fry. So I'm hoping that I can get that trait out of there. So.
Yes.
But yeah, frustrating. She's already been moved out, and I'm just letting the fry grow up and then get the best looking ones.
I'll be needing more snails, dang.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay, Nathan. I see that. And make it unlisted? I thought if you made it private and you sent me the link, that's as good.
What I'm going to try to do is that when June's in the next auction, if she bids on something, if anybody has pest snails, I'm going to mention, if you want to get rid of them, throw them in a bag and send them to June.
Oh, sure. George did win some guppies from Jody, huh? Or did she get him some on the side?
Oh, nice.
Can't remember if they did a little side deal or.
Was it the fancy guppies at the end? I'm not sure what.
I think he was looking for the half blacks, or what was he looking? He was looking at one of them. I can't remember.
Oh wow! I have a crap load of guppies. If you want some, Jody Pizza.
Let's see. You got the half blacks.
Yeah.
Oh, Jody sent him some.
Christine got 3 different guppies.
Your mutt guppy tank looked really nice, Jody. It looked like mine did about it 8 months ago before I got rid of a ton.
Oh no, Georgia, he ordered some. He ordered some.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he didn't win them. He had ordered them.
Very cool. Yeah.
Little after auction deal, I think they set up.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if Big Steve is still here, but he's got the fish that I want. He's got those gold Australian killifish, the ones that you really liked, Ron, that you said, what is that? The stunning orange one with the...
Yes.
Now that I know how to, keep those eggs and don't just leave them. Just keep them aerated, keep them in there.
Yeah.
If they don't fungus over, just keep going because they will hatch, hopefully.
Right. I see that, Nathan. Thank you.
So I got to reach out to, I'm not sure if, is Steven on Messenger, do you know?
Yes. Yeah, you want
me to... SCB, I need to set up a breeding tank for pets.
I can send you his link, Jeff.
Big Steve?
Love them.
Oh, Big Steve. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I have Big Steve's now.
Out of all indoor
I've got Steven B's.
Yeah.
I just need to... Okay. All right. Mostly mixed guppies, but I have absolute load of Galaxy Blue Tails.
Is that what George got? The Galaxy Blue Tails?
He ordered his.
I think, yeah, from Jody.
No, he ordered. Oh, did he? Oh,
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Listen,
what Ross is saying about the bent back guppies, I do get a couple of females when they're really big, and have giving all they've got with fry. They do get a couple bent backs, but they're older. I don't use heaters, so they live longer and grow a little slower. You can really speed up their growth and age with heaters.
The bent backs really show signs when those guppy females get older, but these were younger ones, so even the fry had terrible bent backs.
Oh wow, yeah. So what did you do with the fry you culled?
They just went into a community tank. They may or may not get eaten. They may survive, but they just went into a big community tank, a retirement tank.
Yeah, I'll take a cup, Jeff.
Yeah, there you go. Oops. There goes that damn that phone. Get it again. Here you go.
Oh, George got green Moscow and blue Moscow. Nice.
I drop this phone 8 times a day.
Collaboration of curiosities.
That's Adele.
Hi,
hello,
Adele.
Adele.
Hi, Adele.
Adele Spinelli.
Huh.
Dropping a thumb for you, Jeff. Thank you, dear. How are you doing? How is your neck of the woods in Australia doing? Early in the morning for her, I think, right now, isn't it?
It's kind of getting a little later because Gil was here when we first started.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And,
David, give it a few generations. You will eventually cull out that trait.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought I'd be able to pull off.
Fine. Okay. Fishy Things, hello.
Hey, Fishy Things.
He joined us up on the panel once for right? A lot of fun.
Oh yeah, what's his name?
I think his name is Andy, but he likes to be called Fishy Things.
I was gonna say Anthony, but yeah, I think Andy. I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I remembered that right.
I think so. He can yell at us. He can yell at us if it's wrong.
Yeah.
The only name that I have trouble with it was earlier. Aaron was in here, and I know how to spell it. It's Arron.
2 R's, yeah.
2 R's
instead of 2 A's.
Who's Aaron?
That's Humber Coy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, he was here earlier. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like to be on the guppy list. Oh yes. And if anybody out there breeds paradise fish of any type or flavor, I'm really wanting to get. That's something I'm very interested in getting different species of in here. If you remembered correctly, Jeff, but there's no need to shout about it. Oh,
I know, right? That's what I keep saying.
Am I yelling
at people?
Am I that loud?
No. No, but it sure is fun.
I only yell at David anyway, Andy. It's not.
It sure is fun. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Right. Okay. So, did you see what the topic was today, David? I'm going to show you this.
Did not.
I'm going to bring that back up for just a moment.
Oh, hold on. I got somebody at the door. Hold on.
Oh, no problem. Take your time.
Pizza delivery?
Oh. If it is, I'm going to
Last
yell.
time I had pizza, all I had was a slice, and it was at Disneyland. It was pretty damn good.
I haven't had pizza now in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get the jitters.
We don't, we don't order it here.
I'm going through withdrawals from the pizza.
Yeah, we don't order it here.
You don't order it?
No, I'm fat enough. Jeez.
I don't gain weight from it. It's just that I need it because if I don't have enough carbs, my blood sugar will drop too much. So I have to eat delicious food. I need to eat salt because my sodium's low, and I love salt.
Yeah.
And it's like all the bad things that people love. I can have it all.
Right.
Which is except for shellfish.
Oh, are you, George? We're going next Thursday. Kathy and I are going to be in town Wednesday, her daughter's birthday. She's turning 40. We're taking her and her boyfriend to dinner. And then spending the night, Wednesday night, up by the park, and we're going Thursday.
Oh, you're going to have fun with your family there, George.
Yeah, no kidding. Too bad we can't line it up so we can go at the same time. I'd love to meet you in person.
Trout milking.
All right, natural solutions in your aquarium: algae, pests on water, floating plants, aka duckweed. Oh, duckweed.
Yeah, so we talked about, algae control, pests like scuds, pests like snails, some of the chemical controls like I used, no planaria, which actually is organic. It is beetle nut.
Correct. I do remember that. Yes.
Yeah. And then what else? Oh, yeah, paradise fish. Yes. In a tub outside, I think maybe I'll get another small tub. After I move the big one around, I'll get another small tub for out there. So I watch Adrian's fish room, and he's got paradise fish in a tub. A lot of cover, a lot of plant cover, and they do really well. They come up and they sit in his hands. They're really personable fish. They're pretty.
So Cheryl's going to start breeding paradise fish for you, Jeff?
Well, I'm going to try and breed them myself too. Maybe someday. Hold on, I'll let you know. Okay. George is going to breed them.
Everybody's going to. Any fish you want, Jeff, everyone's just going to get them and breed them.
Yep. The peacock gudgeons, I mean, that's one fish I think I could breed if I could ever acquire a pair of them. But we'll see about that.
No bummer. I'm looking at Aquahuna right now, and they don't seem to have paradise fish in their repertoire.
Who does have the nice ones? I know that at Dan's, he's got a few different species of them. That's that spade tail one. Looks really cool.
Oh, Lance, yeah, that was. I almost wanted to get into those breadcocks until I saw those pseudomcgills. Now I just want some pseudomcgills.
Yep. Well, it looks like Gina's Reef is going live right now. What do you guys think? It's 2 hours. I think you should wrap it up.
I just got here.
You just got here, yeah. So we can go. We can keep going. Because I usually go like
till 6, don't you?
Sometimes I do 2 to 2.5 hours usually.
Well, you don't have to do anything special for me because I'll try and come on tonight with you.
That's right, because we have possible. Greg might be coming on that, and I'll send in Ron too, because that'll be 7:30 your time, Ron, if you're available.
Yeah.
Excellent. We're gonna have fun tonight.
I know, Brandon. You don't have the ones I want though. I've already made a selection.
The paradise fish are not a gourami, are they?
They're in the gourami family. They're a labyrinth fish. The wet spot has wet spot for paradise fish. You can go to a wet spot, Ron, and pull that up.
Oh, all right. I'm at Aqua Imports right now. I'll go there next. So
okay, all right.
They've got those are the gouramis. Paradise fish between $10 and $23. They've got black tiger batis. That's a Dario species.
Yeah.
Paradise fish, Macrostomata stoma bettas. Huh. All right, where'd you say the wet spot?
Yeah, the wet
Right,
spot. They
yeah.
should have some good pictures of them there. I want to see what they got.
And they are in Portland. Portland.
Is that where they're at?
Yeah.
Oh, Gil, my side still hurt from that live. What happened?
Flat rate shipping.
Yeah, they're what, $49.95?
Yeah, 99. Yeah,
99.
$50.
Yeah.
Milk lemonade in that stream trout hit. I must have been laughing so hard, you might have cracked a rib there, huh?
What stream was that?
I'm not sure. Nathan's talking about it with Andy.
Fishy things. Yeah, I thought he made a mess up there. Yeah, Cheryl, if she had Hillstream loaches left. Yeah, I don't think she had any Hillstream loaches to begin with. That would be Jody.
Yep, she originally had 2 lots of 6, but we did the one because we didn't have the double lots, So she may have some more for the next one possibly too. The nipples and milking. Oh, what? Oh, fish nipples and milk.
The wet spot lists several paradise fish. They're all out of stock but one. And that's the blue paradise fish.
Oh.
Oh my,
Do I
Nathan,
need
was
to add that
Brandon
to
in that
the-
room or what?
Do you want to add it to the stage or?
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
All right. This is the only one that they've got in stock.
We don't have to see what's in stock. I just want to look at some pictures.
Oh, all right.
Ross.
All right. Well, let me back out of that real quick then.
More orange Venezuelans. Yes. About to see.
Are we making way for who else is streaming right now, or we're sticking around for a while? Okay, it's in the queue, Jeff.
Alrighty. Okay. Oh wow.
Oh, they got the blues there.
Yeah, and this
The
Dark
Black
Knight.
Paradise. Black Paradise is pretty cool looking too.
An albino image coming. This looks very cool. Yeah.
Yes. Nice price on it too. That's not well. I've seen it cheaper other places, but
Oh,
look at the round tail. $5.99.
this one here.
Yes, and there's a spike tail. That's a cool one right there.
Anything you want me to open, just say so.
Oh, you can click on that one. That'd be fine. Yeah.
Oh, good. It
Look at that.
Yeah.
On Dan's, I think they're like $29 for his.
Yeah.
Now that is a nice. You can tell the male and female apart really easily. That would be sweet having something like that. They remind me of apistogrammas a little bit by their looks.
Yeah, the shape. Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of like an apisto, but
They're a little bit of betta looking too with these ventral fin, or what are those? The ventral fins, and just sort of reminds me of some of those wild type bettas.
yeah, those Vulcan cories are really expensive. I like that round tail here. That's pretty. You can click on it. Yeah, look at that.
That's almost an understatement.
Now it's kind of plain looking, but it's got that really nice body style, and I love the fins on it.
I really like the iridescent. It looks like there's a little tip, a pointy tip on the end of the
Oh yeah, it does.
caudal fin.
Oh wow,
That,
cool.
That's reminiscent of what are they? The emperor tetras have that.
Yep.
The males seem to have it more than the females. I want to get some more emperor tetras. I had a bunch, and I moved them from one tank to the other, and within a week they were all dead. Not a clue. All the other fish in the tank were fine. Oops, damn.
Oops.
All right, yeah, you're gonna have to put it back in the queue
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
There we
sorry
go.
about that.
It's not there. There it is.
Does anybody out there know this J Bean? Ben? B.
They were in the auction, right?
They bought fish from me,
And
I haven't gotten an email from him with an address. He paid me, but I haven't gotten an email with an address.
oh, he did. Where did he pay you at?
Type some-
PayPal.
There's a place in PayPal where you can like reach back out to the
Oh, for
sender.
a message?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Ed reached out to me. He said on the PayPal friends and family. I said yes, that's the way we like to do it
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it saves on fees.
Okay.
Look at some of these. Wow.
I
Interesting.
like this.
I've been told that they're supposed to be easier to breed than bettas.
Yeah.
But
Paradise Fish, are you still on?
yeah,
Oh,
paradise.
this one's the Black Knight, I think.
Unknown call.
Another one.
Oh wow.
Oh crap! And I just took a picture of it.
June says PayPal should give you his address. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, he
maybe so,
did.
yeah.
He put it. Yes, I've never seen that before. He did put a thing right in there. Yes.
Yeah,
My bad. I'm gonna have to. But I don't have an email address for him.
yeah. I much prefer an email from somebody
Look at
than
that.
because I had to go find the information and message people back in PayPal, and that's kind of a pain in the ass.
How do you like that one, Cheryl? Look at that
This
one.
is that Dark Knight. This is a spectacular looking fish.
Wow. That is cool.
And
Very
how many? What do you need? What, half a dozen to hopefully you get a mix?
well. You can. I can sex the paradise fish. The males have much longer extensions on their fins, and the females not so much.
Okay.
And the males are going to be generally much more colorful.
Of course, when you're ordering online here,
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to sex them for you and pull them out. Some places won't do that.
You can. I mean, I've heard people say that you can request to them, and they might,
Yeah, they might. Yeah.
which would be cool if they did. Is there
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
any more down lower than that? Okay.
No, we did those.
Is there another page?
No.
Oh, rats.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's nice looking fish.
Yeah. I don't know.
Here's
who
one
else.
that's called a flame. It's a flame. It's got blue fins, red body, and it's like the flame dwarf gourami, but it's actually in a paradise fish.
Well, we'll go to this. We're not buying from these guys apparently because they don't have a great rating amongst everybody.
Is that the Aqua Imports?
No.
Lance, did you just email me again?
AZ Gardens. It's in the queue, Jeff.
Okay. I minimize this picture and bring that one up. Hello, Alexia Lapointe.
Oh, no kidding. Should we say, what time is it? Is it bonsoir?
What'd you call him? What'd you call
That
Jeff?
was even French, so I think that's good night. How do you say good evening, or do you? But yeah, hey, welcome.
Oh, wow. Those are cool. Those little baddest are cool.
Oh,
looking.
Brandon's saying Tristan regularly has paradise fish. Let me look there.
Oh, yeah. He also has sometimes he has usually the apistogrammas too, don't they, Brent? Doesn't he?
Is it Tristan's Aquatics?
Tristan's Tropicals, I think it is.
Tristan's Tropicals.
And he does
Tristan's Tropical. Okay, yeah. Tristan's Tropical Fish.
I got you,
Traffic,
Lance.
Tristan's Tropical Fish.
I'll be shipping out on Monday.
I shipped Monday and I sent one out on Tuesday. And I sent one to Branton on Monday. He already got it.
Oh, and wait, that's good. Yeah.
Wow, I couldn't believe
That's
it. I
great.
mean, ground advantage, yeah.
Did you find his website?
I am on it, yes.
Oh, you are on it. Okay. This
Yeah,
is it.
let me swap this around.
Okay.
I forgot what I was doing. There you go. It's in the queue.
Yeah, add to the stage. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, look at these. He's even got the little cutter ice cichlids right there with the stripes in gray. Those are cool.
Yes, Lance, I could probably ship those out Wednesday if you'd rather have them on Friday. I would think they'd be there Friday or Saturday. I just don't want them to sit a Sunday. I don't want them to sit over on a Sunday.
Let me search.
All right, what do we have over there?
Search paradise fish. He's got one. Oh, blue fin.
Oh, wow, look at that. That's cool looking. That's a nice looking fish right there. I love the blue fins on it.
Wow. Wonder how much of that is lighting. Speaking of lighting,
Yes.
did you know Aquarium Co-op wasn't making their lights anymore?
Not making them or not having them. I mean, they don't make anything, right? It comes from China.
Oh, right. But they're not having them made anymore. They're done.
Really?
Till they
really?
can buy
These the ones that they were touting that don't break, that you can stand on and all that stuff?
And waterproof. Yeah, Ben Ogart just did a really nice stream and explained he went out and met Corey, and their heaters and their lights came up, and they talked about them. It was very good. That Stephen P says that's ancient news. You would know that, Stephen, because you care about lights.
Yeah. Is it a tariff-related thing?
It is he just couldn't compete, I guess.
Oh.
The company was into more high-end lights, and they didn't want to make his lights anymore, or he wasn't kind of good enough profit on them, whatever. I mean, you got to make money or you can't stay in business. So
That's the truth, yeah.
But so I think he's looking for another manufacturer, but as of right now, yeah. They have none at Aquarium Co-op, but some of the retailers might still have some.
So it looks like he does have brick and mortar and
yeah.
Click.
He is on State Road.
So he has the online business, then he has the shop to go in.
Yeah, State Road, Evansville, Wisconsin, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. So I'm wondering if Kristen has a day job that, he's there all week and he's.
Oh, very old.
There's Big Steve right there. I'm glad you're back, Big Steve. I was going to ask you a question about those gold Australs. Did you breed those?
Yeah, right, Big Steve. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, it was news to other people too, so you guys could quit yelling at me for being so far behind the times. I wasn't the only one that didn't know.
About what, David?
The lights.
I had no clue.
Yeah, they're all saying that's old news. That's old news.
Yeah, not a clue.
Look at that. I took one look at their prices on that, and I was like, I know I'll never get one.
Well, I mean, their lights weren't bad for aquarium lighting. I mean, they were competitive for aquarium lighting, but I don't buy aquarium lighting. I buy shop lights. So
yeah. And I guess shop lights are good for the fish, but aquarium lights are probably more important for plants.
Oh, I'm sure.
You see those long extensions on the dorsal? That is a male.
Yeah.
That's how you can tell them apart. You can sex them at a very young age.
And this is an Episto. Yep,
that's the Epistogramma cacatoides.
Cacatoides, okay.
Arena Nature Thirst.
So it's also, she's from Kenya, remember?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And then, so the rams are similar to this too, with the really high dorsal fin spikes, the male rams.
I'm not sure about the rams, but I know for the Epistos it's that way.
Pretty certain rams also have the big high dorsal fin spikes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's so many loops, Ed. You can't stay in them all.
Yeah.
Good night, Marina. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah, it's been a while since I saw you in our chat. I know you've been here, but I haven't apparently. So.
All the way from Kenya.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah.
All the way from Kenya.
Have a good night, Marina. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's got to be getting late there right now.
Midnight, she said.
Oh, well, all right. Well, then, yes. Alexia, anyways.
I am not like this here and on 90% of the channel, but only 2% to 20% moderator on pet channel.
Oh, cool. Okay. So anyway, where are we at? There. Let me remind everybody again, don't forget to smash that like button.
They were stupid. They offered me more value than everyone else. They just filled. So did Steve answer me? Stephen, did you breed those Australs? The gold Austral, Stephen? Big Steve? Let's see. Did he answer me already? I was looking up.
Is that the answer to the question here?
Yeah. Oh, he said yes. Oh, you did. Okay. Yeah, that's the question I'd asked him, and he says yes. Oh, awesome. How long did it take for the eggs to hatch, approximately?
These are killifish?
These are the killifish. These are the ones that I told you they put eggs all over the yarn. And really nice egg. I mean, they were great. I just, after 5 or 6 days, I thought they were no good because they didn't hatch. I didn't do my proper research on that. I took care of them really good.
Right.
I could have had, I don't know how many fry if I would have just
been patient.
I know now. That's the thing. If you learn stuff. Now you learned a very valuable lesson there.
Yeah. So the next time they spawn for you, you'll know what to do. You'll have a ton of them.
Yes, right.
They probably spawn every day.
Well, as soon as they put that mop in there, David, they had eggs all over it. Yeah. They were in there together. They were just, you could see them. They weren't shy about it either. They were going all the way around the mop.
Just like my rainbow fish.
Eggs everywhere.
Mop out of there again.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll take that whole mop out next time and just put it in another tank and just put a new mop in.
There you go. Yeah. I know where you can get mops.
Yeah, that's right. I got 4 mops, but I could probably get more if they do good. I just had babies. I didn't hatch the eggs.
I'm going to have to start offering bulk discounts.
Oh, you saw babies and pulled the parents. Wow. So they didn't eat. They just hatched and in the tank with them. That is so cool. Whoa. Nice.
So Ed's saying his took up to 18 to 21 days to hatch.
18 to 21 days. Okay.
Yeah. Depends on temperature. Yeah. Big Steve just had babies, didn't hatch eggs, saw babies, and pulled the parents. Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Stephen. That's interesting.
So
I remember that when that came
about the coop lights. I did a blind poll for aesthetics showing the same tank with 4 different lights: coop, fluval, NICRU, and Higer, same brightness. Interesting.
I've got a lot of NICRU lights in my fish room. I've been having these NICRU lights for about 5 years now, and they're still nice and bright.
That's what I got. Yeah, it's an NICRU behind me.
Yep. I got all the way down the line here.
I'll tell you, the first batch of NICRUs I got, the little controller. They're 2-channel. There's a white and a blue channel, or channel 1, channel 2, and they've been going out, and you cannot get replacements for the 2-channel, only 1 channel. So I picked the white channel to go back to, so that way I got, the white light that comes on. The timer part works, but the original 2-channel ones, they fail after, within about a year, they've been failing on the NICRU.
Yeah, moving the mops is
different. It's got a different mechanism or controller.
I think so too. I'm just going to move the mop. Is what I'll do. Or just,
yes, with your keelies, do you suspend the mop or just drop it to the bottom or what?
Oh, they're floating.
So the mop is suspended then.
Yeah. Yep. And they'll go
like that. Yeah.
They tend to go up near the top of it a lot, but they'll actually weave it inside the mop. You have to go through it if you're going to pull the eggs,
right?
You got to go through that mop because they're all inside of it. All over it.
Right.
So I think what I'll do is I'll just put the whole mop and just let it go.
Right. Yeah, and I know, I watch other videos. Keep Fish Simple's one, and I know, Don cringes every time I say that now. But he pulls mops and just drops them in another tank, and just lets them hatch out. Or depending on what he is, he'll have a big wad of mops. He'll leave them in there, the fish in there for about a week. Take the fish out and just leave the mops in there.
Right.
And then I think he does that with rainbows. And then he's got a tank full of rainbows, little bitty rainbows.
Yep. I think it'd be easier just to move the mop out than try to catch the parents.
Yes, amen. Those rainbows are ridiculously fast.
Yeah.
Jeff, I dropped my mops in a plastic shoebox
with an air stone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did that too, but I only did it for, like I said, 6 days, 5-6 days.
Right.
And I don't want to go on a rant here, but
do rice fish jump? I'm going to say yes.
I've heard they do. Yes.
Yeah, so keep your water line lower, and maybe or where are they, in a pond, a tub, an aquarium, fishy things?
Well, I was wondering,
you can always have surface plants too, because surface plants seem to make fish feel more comfortable and less inclined to jump.
I should have asked Cheryl that question. I still have my Daisy's racers are doing great, but they have a gap about like this in the back of the tank where the airlines go in and whatnot.
Sure. Do
they jump? They haven't so far. They haven't. Neither have my swordtails either. People say they jump a lot, but
right.
Stinking swordtail.
I haven't had any problems with them jumping. Now I got so much cover with my neon orange from all the jungle val that's just pretty much locked in the surface of the tank. No jumpers there.
Yeah, I got some hornwort and some guppy grass at the top, but they got room to jump if they wanted to, but they're content on there.
I've got a 100-gallon Rubbermaid livestock tub out in my backyard, fishy things. And I've got Medaka rice fish in there. And I drilled the side of the tank, put a bulkhead in and an overflow drain. And that's at least 6 inches from the surface. They'll never jump that high. They're not that big. I mean, unless they're really hauling ass, they're not going to get out of the tank,
Lumpy Dog says my rice fish never jumped out of my open ponds.
No, I didn't get your message, George.
Oh, we're on the same day as you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff, I just noticed you have Nancy B in here. You haven't blocked her yet?
What? What are you talking about? Why would you say that? I like Nancy.
I got to say that every time I go in another room with her.
Oh, my goodness. There's
no, George, I'm not seeing anything about that.
Oh, and no jumpers.
The last message I got from you was about that aquarium bioprotector for the hydra? The planarian hydra?
Well, I'm going to mention to everybody real quick here. I have the nighttime edition is going to be on tonight at 10:30, and there's good chances of having 3G Greg going to do a tour. So just so you know, it's at 10:30 Eastern time.
That's tonight?
Tonight. So 7:30 Pacific.
Okay.
David hates me now. I know. Oh, why do you do?
You can never be a Branton. You can never be a Branton.
You know the thing of it is, David and Branton are like
oh my God.
Yeah. They wouldn't mess with each other if they didn't like each other. I tell you that.
Yeah. Who was talking about fish jumping out of their tubs was Patty's Aquatics. He had I think they were white cloud mountain minnows in a tub outside, and he's pretty sure they just all jumped out.
Oh.
So I'm thinking, note to self, make sure the water line is further down from the top.
I'm glad my mountain minnow, that tank is tight. I got the plastic stripping on the back, and I just got just enough room for the airline and the heater cord. So that's good to know because they are beautiful. I've never had them before, but they are gorgeous little fish. I mean, they're just little fry right now, but they already got some color on them.
Yeah. George, I got your messages, and I will reply when we're done here.
Get your phone number so you guys meet up over there.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, he gave me his phone number, and I'll shoot you mine. And I will.
Maybe you guys can go through a princess walkthrough together.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Where they put you in the dress and give you the crown.
Yeah.
My niece out in California, she was the Snow White. She was dressed up like Snow White. They had hers absolute gorgeous.
Very cool. And I think I told you my neighbor was one of the early Tinkerbells between the Matterhorn and the castle.
She paid her way through college doing that, and now she's an examiner for the police department in Glendale.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, I think you said she was going to Cal State Fullerton.
Wow, Nancy, that fish deserved to die.
Boy, what did it do? I found rainbow
it
shiner
died on
glida. Yeah.
It died on top of a lily pad.
Oh,
All it had to do was roll over twice and it'd been back in the water. What the heck?
Wow.
She
I
didn't like
found an Amano shrimp in the kitchen sink one day. They just go on walkabout. They crawled out on the pothos and got in the kitchen sink and it's trying to crawl up the side, and that's where I found it. So it's still alive. I managed to, rescue it and throw it back in. So
dang, I wish I could go out there.
Likewise, George. Yeah.
I'd love to be able to go there to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Oh, some live rainbow shiners. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice. I think Brandon's got some of those. I think he's trying to breed them.
The rainbow shiners?
Yeah, Brandon's got a tank of them.
Yeah. I think the PetSmart keeps them as feeders. They've got I think so. I think that's what they got. They got like a big tank, and it's got to be 150, 200 fish in there.
Wow.
I think they keep them as feeders.
Ooh. I've had those rosy reds. I've used those. I put those in a tank as fish. They're great fish.
Nancy's got a couple of them.
They're really interesting.
Yeah. Would you say, David?
Nancy's got a couple of them.
What's that? The rainbow shiners?
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah.
She just had a hatch.
Oh, wow. Yeah. 200-ish? Wow.
Oh.
Are there an egg scatterer, I'm guessing? Or do they need the spawning mops?
I got those from the bait store before.
Yeah.
I would think a scatterer, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
They're like $1 a dozen back then. It was for a dozen of them rainbow shiners.
Right. This is at a PetSmart here in Palm Desert, Nancy.
Yeah, that's right, Melvin. You don't want to do that. You meet their demise a little too early.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. Suicidal fish. I mean,
Scatterers.
Yeah, they.
I've had in that kitchen tank, I had three, that many neon tetras jump out of the tank over the I don't know, about a year and a half.
You don't have a lid on that tank?
Oh,
No.
George has bred the rainbow shiners before. Nice.
Yeah. It's a rimless. So no, I've never bothered to try and come up with a tank or a lid for it.
They breed in chub mounds in nature. Chub mounds? What is a chub mount?
Chubs are bait fish also, I thought.
A box of rocks work well in an aquarium. Okay. Ron, you may be thinking about rosy minnows. Yeah.
Oh, possibly.
Yeah. I bought a dozen of or 10 of them for like $2.
Yeah, possibly, Ed.
Really great fish, though. I mean,
when I go back, I'll take another look and pay more attention to it. So yeah, rosy red minnows are the special in our box fish stores.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I got one from PetSmart. There was I normally wouldn't buy something like that for an aquarium, but they looked really, really good, and I was like, wow, they look pretty cool. I'll get some of them. And sure enough, they lived for about almost 2 years.
And that'd be a cold water tank, right? Just a.
It was a heater tank. I had the temperature, and there's about 76.
Oh, really? Because I'm thinking, minnows or shiners, anything like that would be just low tech cold water tank.
I had them in there with black mollies. They got along great together.
Well, I'm sure they would. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're at 6 o'clock, gentlemen. So everybody out there, I really
Are
pull this
large.
down so I can see you guys better.
Well, I'm glad I got to come in and chat with Ron.
You can stay and chat. You guys want to keep
that's
going?
right.
You can.
I just wanted to say I'm glad I stopped in and chatted with Ron.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's good to see your face.
We'll be chatting again tonight because we're all going to be here at 10:30.
Oh, Ron, are you coming tonight?
I'm going to try, yeah, because Kathy will be gone tonight. So
yeah, and we got Greg, so it's going to be.
I will be unsupervised. So yes.
Scary thought. Okay.
I know. I have a shirt that says something to the effect that it's not my fault I was left unsupervised.
So yeah, everybody, thank you all very, very much, and thank you for all your support out there, guys.
I'm gonna go eat something. I'm starved.
Ooh,
And I got to fix some dinner for Kathy too, and then
Did you see my picture I sent you, Jeff?
Not yet. I'm going to see it when I'm done here.
Okay.
Thanks for being here, Mark.
Yep.
Hey, Mark. I didn't see Mark in there. Hi,
Have
Mark.
a good evening, everyone. Don't forget, 10:30, we're going to see a tour from Greg's, hopefully, and keep my fingers crossed.
Yeah, that's something to look forward to.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Cheryl.
That's worth
See
it.
y'all later.
My husband's, that's guilty.
Yep. All right, guys. Thank you
And
very
then they
much.
wonder why, you know.
Mark,
They
so good
wonder
to see you. Good to see everybody.
why. All right.
Okay. Love you guys, and we are going
Good
to
night,
take.
Don.
So, see you later.
1 week.
See you tonight.